want for said gun?
Money. Money.
Hey, have you ever seen the meme where it's like, anxiety medication doesn't look like this, and it's a bunch of pills, and it's like, it looks like this, and it's like a mountain range, and it's like, yeah, that's true, except that the outside makes you anxious, and high altitude makes you anxious, and the mountain range makes you anxious, or wild animals makes you anxious, or, you know,
Well,
just...
no, we're talking like antidepressants here. Like, anxiety is different.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, how much are you wanting? Because I'm pretty sure I
Well,
had
normally, this gun here is worth 5,000 credits.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is the part where you say 5,000, that's way too much. I need like 3,500 or something. Come on. We're haggling, Sidra.
Really?
Yes, we're haggling.
Fine. I'll give you 100 credits for it.
No, fuck off. 4,500. I'll give it to you for that much.
How about 2,500 then?
No, that's too much. 42,000. And sorry, fuck. 4,250.
Still a bit high there. I'll go about 3.
I'll go 4.
$32. And that's my last offer.
I'm telling you, man, this thing's worth at least like 3,700 here.
But it's used.
No, it's not used.
She literally saw it get used.
Yeah, well, look, alright, Sidran doesn't know that.
She literally had the thing fire at her. I'm pretty sure that she knows it's been used.
Fine. 3,500, final offer.
Shot with something.
Fine.
You think she'd recognize the gun that nearly killed her?
We have a deal?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Also, 2,500 needs to go into Gala's inventory.
Wow.
Alright, and fucking... Where did I put this gun? Oh yeah, there we go. Sidran, Levitt, it's considered a Gauss rifle, right?
It is a plasma particle accelerator.
Okay, yeah. Stick that in your inventory, Sidran. You've bought it.
Okay.
And while we haggle, we do that thing I was talking to you about in DMs.
Yes. Yeah, we'll discuss that and do that.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go for a piss, and then I'm gonna, I'll be back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna light up the cigar that I've been saving.
Nice.
You Australians and your fucking boomers.
These are some good memes, though. Come on.
I know, they're really
Your
good.
parents, they passed Google school without Google.
They passed Google without school.
They passed Google without school.
Oh my god, I would respect the hell out of my parents if they managed to pass Google without... Wait.
Honestly, yeah, man.
Ruby, what about that meme that I see on shirts all the time where it's like, I don't need Google, my wife knows everything.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Fucking glorious meme right there, I tell you what.
Oh, you know what's better meme? What? Just put in the fucking chat, my dude. It's so much.
Oof.
Dear liberal, hold on, Ruby. I have a Kumiko image for this.
Oh god.
I have a Kumiko image for fucking every occasion.
Oh god. Okay.
No, if I can just find it. Find it. That's not it. Is that it? No, that's not it. Alright, there should be an American flag one. Where the fuck did it go?
Do you have any pictures of your waifu?
I have too many.
Haha. Fucking
It's not
weeb.
even my waifu. It's not even my wife.
Who's your wife then, huh? Huh, boomer?
3D women.
Bullshit.
Fucking trigger Ruby with that.
What?
I don't need.
Yeah, honestly, I don't need 2D women. I don't
3D
need
women are real.
3D women. I don't need them. I was about to add a second bar to that. That was gonna make it really fucked up.
It's like that meme. It's like that SpongeBob scene, right? Where it's like, I don't need it. I don't need it.
Need it? I definitely don't.
Don't need it. I need it. Oh man, that show. I tell you what, it's like
SpongeBob
fucking.
is such a good show.
What was it?
I think
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, I've watched a little bit since I've looked after my nephew every now and again, but other than that, I still reckon it's the most retarded bloody thing I've ever seen.
It's retarded, but it's funny. There's a lot of memes.
The first 3 seasons were probably the best. Like Pizza Delivery is a top tier.
Pizza is the pizza.
Yeah, but when you like when you get into the actual characters of it, they're
Crusty.
really good. When you're a lot of them.
I know,
Like,
I was starting high school when SpongeBob was coming out, and I could never get into it.
I feel like it'd be funny to watch when you're high. That's about it.
Probably.
It is.
The
But
character dynamic between SpongeBob
Futurama
and
is
Squidward
better
really
when
good.
you're high.
And I'm the only one that can legally get high.
Shut up! Wait, you can. What?
Actually,
Australia
no,
is basically a lawless
that's not
like,
true.
wasteland, so I'm sure.
Nico can
Sid,
legally get high
Sid,
too.
shush. I'm literally going to be legally able to do that in like 2 weeks. So
Oh, you're not 19 yet.
not yet, but I am old enough to drink. So get fucked.
Yeah, it's
Ruby.
18 in the prairies.
Fuck
but
you! I'm 19, you asshole.
Oh shit.
I'm 32.
How old do you think I am?
12.
You sound a bit younger than that. Yeah. Yeah.
I would hope I wasn't 12 for fucking Citron's sake.
oof,
Holy shit.
I'd be in
Oh,
a
right, you
lot
guys
of
are getting-
trouble.
oh right.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I completely I was told that by Sidra, and I was like, I knew that in the back of my head, but I forgot it.
Oh. Alright then. Well, let me. Oh my god, I've seen this before.
Wait, hold on. You guys are in. Aren't you guys in different countries? How do you date?
Yeah. This is online.
Well, it's
Hopefully
just
it'll meet
across the
soon.
border.
Yeah.
You send like PDFs of the Eiffel Tower with your characters just stuck, just like
What?
photoshopped in.
What are you
You're like,
talking about? What about the Eiffel Tower?
No.
no, right? Like, you know, you look, you send in between pictures just like of your online profile pictures, photoshopped on top of like tourist destinations like the Eiffel Tower, and you're just like,
Like a
No.
Muppet, like a Muppet's bloody world tour or something.
yeah,
No.
Lavis knows what's up.
Anyways,
Oh, okay.
so what are we
Yeah, no,
doing
no.
today?
That is a good question. What do you plan on doing? Your
Kill people.
last time, basically, you decided to do some shifts, and that was basically the end of the session last time.
We killed some dudes with Shadow, and then Shadow got upset. Yeah, Shadow was
Yeah.
a little bit annoyed.
Mm.
I just want to check my
We
levels
could
again.
just.
Oh, hey, he's
go-
online. He's green. He's online now. He can join.
Yeah, he's still taking care of his mom.
Yeah.
No excuse.
And I let out my cigar in celebration that Kamiko was upset.
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah, but Lavis.
And I don't know where I left my cigar cutter, so I'm kind of committed to this thing now.
Mm.
It might be around here somewhere.
well.
Actually, I'm just going to quickly look for it. I'll be right back. Just in case I can't finish it.
So, what shall we do?
Kill people.
Honestly, we should probably go back to that ship.
Yeah, grab some more stuff from it.
Well,
I agree.
The longer we wait, the more time they have to repair the brain, and I don't want another a fully functioning ship
Yeah.
next to the space station. So, like, if you
it should
shoot,
be good.
yeah, so shoot the brain, right? Like, not in the center, because the center is where all the memories are, and that's important. But like the right and left lobes, that just controls things.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't think I'd be able to use it to actually control any of the aliens on the ship, because that would be fucking ridiculously hard to find. So,
Could we like lobotomize it, like keep it alive, but like not able to do anything?
that's basically what we're doing while we have it disabled. Yeah,
Well, that's
Yeah.
because the big brain is the thing that coordinates all the aliens, right? So, while it's disabled, the aliens are working out of sync with each other, which is why we haven't been swarmed by them yet.
Yeah. God damn! I just got some G fuel, and it feels like crack.
Yeah. So the plan would be to damage the brain more so that can't come back online. Ignoring, keeping the actual important part still functioning, because I really want to hit the memory.
Mm-hmm.
I found it. Woo! Actually, I'm gonna take a photo of
Was that
this.
your yawn?
No, that was me wooing.
But he said woo. No, that was air.
He's a woo girl.
No.
What does that mean?
It's like the.
It's
really
about a
fat
girl,
guy from
like
Futurama
girls who
died.
go woo.
No, it's remember like the Futurama episode where the really fat guy died, and it's like, but he said woo, and then
Yeah, that
the
was
guy
Bender.
goes, yeah, that was air escaping from the folds of his fat, and then he like pushes on it,
It's like
and
woo,
it's like a really
woo.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
what's
anyway.
doing this.
So that's the plan, team.
No.
Well, I mean, it'd be good to go back to the ship, maybe collect some more stuff, and just make sure that brain's not coming back online.
True.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, if we can lure out more aliens and kill them, that would be extra good.
Well,
There's still, like, we only cleared out one of those.
2 sections.
Cabin.
We lured
Or 2.
one out when I fucked up my brain scan, and then
That's
we
cool.
killed another one. So
Yeah, so there's, like, still 5 or 6 left.
there's 4 more. There are 6 in total, if I remember correctly. You might be right. There might be 5. I'd need to see the map again.
So I think we know where we're heading then.
Alrighty. Wait a second. Each of you give me a D20 roll.
Oh my god.
It's a shame that Shadow doesn't fucking come here with us so he can get shot too.
He's such a bitch. Let me go.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I
why did I
am.
roll twice? What the fuck?
Ruby, so
I rolled
nice she rolls
I don't
twice.
think I did once.
Yep, no, that's
Yeah.
okay because I needed an extra one as well. Okay. Each of
Here we
you
go.
get 2,430 credits. 2,430 credits.
Ah.
Also, Ruby, your echo.
Oh. 2,000.
Alright, that puts me at like 12k. That's a lot of money.
While you guys were fighting, that's what the salvages managed to collect while you were fighting.
2,400 and what?
30. I've written it in the game
Oh,
chat.
thank you. I got it.
There we go.
Also, what the heck? What image doesn't work anymore? What image should I put?
let's-
Weird.
Either way, in arts and memes, I posted a picture of my cigar cutter.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look how beautiful that thing is. I wish it was a bit. I wish it cut cigars a little bit better, but it looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm in the ship making preparations for takeoff, and I'm just like, all right, kiddos, buckle your seatbelts. We're going on a ride.
Okay, Dad. Even though you're not my dad.
Road trip.
Road trip to go salvage some alien, like, tissue and
We're
scale
gonna get the
and
brain juice.
shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
Kamiko, fix your shields. Your shields have regenerated now. Everybody's
Okay.
fully healed, I believe.
Wunderbar.
This is the search for fucking InfoWars brain fuel.
Okay.
Whatever it's called.
Actually,
you've
wait,
got
wait,
two.
Before,
Yep.
sorry, before we go on this excursion, I do want to equip my mech with one of the blades and the new rifle as well.
Alrighty. If you equip the new rifle, it will obviously the mods don't carry over,
Mm-hmm.
but it does mean you'll be able to put
So
different mods on that one.
Yes, but it will be a
It'll be standard D15
thank you.
with your aiming pluses.
Merry
But
Christmas,
this is
Susan.
also, this one does better against shield and armor, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, your normal one does better against shields. The one that you've got does better against armor and living tissue. Yeah, so the
Alright.
javelin shooter is better against shields and flesh. Well, this one's better against armor and flesh.
Alright.
And don't forget that you've got the jump jets on your mech, Sid.
Also, don't
Well,
forget that we have a proximity
you're
mine that we can use to lure enemies out, and then boom.
Yes, you're talking about the wings, so right? That's what you're referring to?
Yeah, remember you got jump jets for your for your mech.
Yes, the plus 520G.
I'm back.
Is that
There you go.
jump jets?
Yeah, I thought I gave you a jump jet, like you got jump jets.
No, they aren't jump jets. They're wings. So if I'm in space, I move a lot easier.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
It's a high jump,
Oh, hey,
and,
Hey, Shadow.
and
Yeah, that's right. You
yeah.
get an assist in jumps and space movement. That's right. I kind of, I got them mixed up with the scout jump jets.
Alright, so everyone's strapped in? We're ready to go?
Yep. Shadow's just joined us. Welcome, Shadow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be called away or not randomly.
Okay.
So you can just show them the call if you'd like.
But I won't be able to talk, so
Like
people would have to read the chat.
Yeah, don't worry. We're about to head off to space.
Space.
Now, the
Space.
roll to
Space.
successfully land is a D20 plus 2, or plus tech or whatever, right?
D20 plus tech to pilot the ship to dock with the alien spaceship.
Great. I have plus 2 in tech, so here we go. 10.
Okay, yep. It's a rocky ride, but you managed to get there with minimal venting.
Issues.
Now, Shadow, you're not going to be in the game. You're just going to be kind of listening in.
No, I'm joining. I'm just slowly booting everything up.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay, let's.
Alright, so... It's like a... What was it? The road trip movie with Robin Williams. That was RV, right?
Yes, yes, it was.
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
it's like RV. You know, I get us there, but it's not the best of rides.
I have not watched that movie since it came out.
It is hilarious.
Robin Williams movies in general are really good.
Let's see. Popeye was probably the best one.
Popeye was so good.
Still one of my favorite movies of all time.
He was in Robots, wasn't he? He was the red guy.
He was the Bicentennial Man.
Yeah, Bicentennial Man.
Yeah,
And he was in Robots, yeah, you're right.
yeah,
He was
he
Fender.
was the red robot.
Yeah, he
He was
was.
Fender.
He was the old one or whatever it
His
wasn't
name
it?
is Fender.
No, Big Weld was the old one. Robin Williams was.
I've
was-
seen the name 5 times.
Yeah, he was Fender, like
Yeah.
the guy who greets what's his face when he gets to Robot City.
Rodney Copperbottom.
Why do you remember this?
Because I watched that movie like 20 times when I was a little kid and I fucking loved it.
I've never
Yeah,
seen it
it's
all the way
great movie.
through. I've seen the end of
I've
it, and
seen-
I've seen a bit of it. That when I was buying my TV, well, putting my TV on lay-by, it was on in the shop.
I put it in SFW. Or
Well,
memes.
You really need to watch Robots all the way through. It's a
It's so good. We need to
It
watch
is,
all of
pretty
it
good
together.
movie.
Mm.
Pretty good movie. It's
So-
like,
This is one
Wait.
of the frames, by the way.
Is
fucking love
Ruby's
this guy. Look at that.
shield
Look at
not
him.
back up
Look at
yet?
him. Absolute queen.
Wait a second, what was that, Sid?
Is Ruby's shield not back up?
Oh, it should be.
Oh, yeah.
if
I
I
need to put
remember-
it back on.
Yeah. You need to put that back, Ruby.
How much do I have usually? I forget.
7 of 7, I believe.
I need
Yeah.
my
No.
tanks at full.
Well,
Now, what I
never
want
said
to do,
well.
Okay, let's move you
So-
guys up to the entrance.
let's see, we've cleared here and we've cleared here. Now there's,
The new
Yeah, you're
zoom
right,
in
there
and
are
out
5
system
others.
is a pain in the dick.
you're right, Sidran, there are 5 more
Ah,
here out.
well,
I was too optimistic.
what do I need Google for? My wife knows everything. Ha ha.
No,
Can
Ruby.
we say that? Can we say that since it's been, a bit that I have this effect removed, the one that's decreasing my roll?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be
This-
going now.
I was
Yeah,
just wondering because it's still on my token.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'll get rid of it for you.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Collins. That's one supposed to be Jones. And okay, Seaton and Jones are going to be guarding basically the ladder or ladder pipe or whatever the hell it is.
I just give them a thumbs up and carry on.
Yep. And I'll leave the areas that have been looked through open at the moment.
Okay.
Okay,
Probably
so
delete actually.
we killed this, and we killed aliens that came from here. I don't know if that means we killed all the ones that were in here.
From what I'm seeing, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas we've not explored yet out of 7. Yeah, 7. Maybe we should
And
do this.
some of those
about
might
100
even. Oh yeah.
I'm thinking we do this clockwise or counterclockwise.
Probably clockwise, considering we started from the very right one.
Well,
So,
we've
like,
also
this-
killed whatever came from here.
Oh, we
Now,
did.
if I remember
Oh,
correctly,
shit, you're right.
one of the big melee ones came from here.
Well,
So
I'll
that'll
reveal
be
that he came
a
from this little
weekend.
segment right here.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that'll be a weekend area, a weekend enemy complement there. So
Let's do
that's-
this one. Let's do this one then. Clockwise.
yeah.
I'm gonna suggest this one as well.
This one,
We're
right?
all in agreement. That's a way. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
What's the condition of the brain?
Well, you'll have to go up and have a look, have a roll.
Alright, now, now this would be observation and tech, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So my eyes add a +1, and my tech is +2 for 3 total. 5.
Yeah, you can't really tell. As far as you can tell, it's still a big brain. You like
No.
tap on it and it's like, I am a gigantic brain. And you think, oh,
No.
so uncivilized.
Now, what I could do is lure enemies out.
By what, attacking it?
No, by sticking probes into it.
Ew.
Yes, but that runs the possibility of more than one tunnel going after us.
True, though.
That's true. Yeah.
But and with that, it would be better to sit there and fight them on our terms. So what if we kept that idea in mind, but reinforced the position with some things that we can do?
Yeah, have we? Is there possible to mount some sort of like barricades and like defensive like structure? Can we like bring structures in here? Like, do we even have anything that we could bring in here and like kind of fortify maybe like our little entrance choke point, where it just be kind of like a firing like stand?
Because think about it this way.
A mine.
Think about it. Think about it
Yeah,
this
exactly.
way, Mika.
Yes, it's a one-time use.
Think
And
about it.
using a mine actually runs the chance of damaging this.
No, I mean, like, you move up a little bit and then put it in one of the choke points.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I even meant just like right here, like where we came in from, and just doing the poke thing, and then letting everything that we want, everything that wants to come out, and we're just gonna.
Pretty much, yeah. Because think about it. If we go into one of those corridors, we don't know what's in there. We already know this area well enough.
Yeah.
They have the home field advantage in that unknown area. But
In each
if we
every
sit there
tunnel.
and make
But we're also
But
only
this is assuming we can
fighting
have
one
some sort of deployable
force
cover,
if we-
defense, like
Yes.
fortification. Lavis, is that a
Yeah.
thing?
not even.
Like,
you know,
Sorry, everybody's talking at the same time, so I can't really get a beat on what.
Okay. Let me ask.
Got a mine, and that's it.
So we have this
Got a mine.
idea
Mm.
that like if we poke the brain, they'll all probably come out, right?
Uncertain.
Oh well, it might.
Because
it
the brain
might.
currently, you know that the brain is currently not controlling them. The ones that are basically controlling the soldiers are the big mine ones, these buggers up here. They're basically
just be
acting
better
as kind of like a relay system that normally the brain connects to them, but they're kind of not connected to the brain itself last time you checked. And that's why they're not working as a unified whole.
Okay.
So then
Maybe, but they should have.
it's
direction.
just better for us to fight one army at a time. We may not
That's
know
also
what's
true.
down
Rather than,
here,
like a full
but
army, even
it'll
with
be a
defenses, that
simpler.
might be possible.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course, we're assuming that, poking the brain will alert them when they're not
And that we
connected
have
to it.
some sort of deployable defense, like structure.
And we don't have
The only thing we have is a mine, as far as I'm
Well,
aware.
I'm operating
Exactly.
under the fact that this appeared to be some sort of central hub, and we're assuming that we're sitting there and thinking the brain is important, right? So that would mean the brain would have some sort of defense mechanism, such as a call out for help or something.
Yeah, but we
That
already
is
got it.
true. Couldn't it like some sort of like hormone or pheromone that's like, hey, I'm being attacked.
We've
please
shot
help
it a
me."
couple of times.
Yeah,
and
Sidron already
we won't-
shot it in the vital control areas.
If you want, you can roll insight to see if you can remember what you figured out about the brain last time you probed it and mucked around with it.
I rolled a 14.
13?
And
3.
I don't know if I was
It's good
here or
that I'm
not,
getting
so
the
I don't-
back
Nah,
roll
you
for
weren't here.
last time now, so...
No, 16.
Ruby and Sid, you remember that the brain is basically being severed from the, normally the brain would puppet and be a relay system and connecting all the enemies to one, so that they'd be able to basically see through each other's eyes, know exactly what it's doing, kind of like the brain bugs on Clendathu from Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
However, this brain has been damaged and severed from its main control, so basically the brain itself is sitting there alone. That's what these little worker bugs were trying to do. They were trying to reconnect the brain to basically bring everything back online. But at the moment, the brain is still, in a sense, severed. It is still mostly intact, so if it reconnects, it will be able to control the ship and the aliens on board. But at the moment, it is still severed.
Could we reconnect it
We
ourselves?
still have the
No,
chance.
please, let's not. In that case,
Okay.
what I want to do is poke my reader into the memory.
Okay.
Yep. Remember, you'll have to roll reasonably high. Last time it burnt out, so you had
Yes,
to repair it.
that
So
was a crit fail. That was
Yeah.
a crit fail.
This right here is one of the most dangerous
Fucking
organisms in the
Christ.
world. A main brain. One snap and I'm dead. I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
I'm gonna put my finger in its bumhole.
Right.
Imagine if Crocodile Dundee did that. I'm gonna put my finger up his butt. He's angry.
Some dipstick put 2 dunnies in here.
What the fuck does that mean? No, so Australian.
Haven't you watched Crocodile Dundee one?
What the fuck?
What the hell is this? Some dipstick put 2 dunnies in here.
Ruby,
That's
Ruby, I need your assistance.
Either way, Kimiko, you can't. It's overloaded with information, and the data core freezes up. So you get minimum
Can I
thing.
fix the data?
Basically, all you manage to do is to get a rough readout that there's still brain activity, but the machine is very strained in trying to tap into the right section. So next time you try, you realize that you're going to have to plug into a different section and see if you can figure out which spot you really want to focus on, because the brain is literally like 20 times your size.
Dunny's in here.
Alright, can I do that now?
What just happened?
No, you've just rolled for it. You'll have to do it later on, like either after a battle or basically an hour, basically. Because you'll have to
Okay,
basically
so I
take
need
the
to-
rods out, rearrange them, wipe the gunk off of them so that they connect properly again. So basically you have to do maintenance on your brain reader before you can use it again.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
Mhm.
In that case, we've done it. Let's go.
He fell for
My
it.
God,
Ding, ding.
we've done it. Oh yeah.
So-
Ba-da-bum.
So what's the plan?
Charge in,
Well,
shoot shit, and not die.
Shoot
Take-
Wait, what was
Okay.
it? Kamiko, what is it?
Push.
Time for. Are y'all ready for thrills, chills, and kills?
Okay,
Must you say that every time?
Yes, I must.
roll us a detect.
I love that shit. Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, yee.
Huh?
11.
Duh, Nani?
I'm gonna use my scope to kind of see ahead.
Alrighty.
Oof. Okay.
Okay, so who's rolled? Ruby, you got a 7, Kamiko 8, Shadow 6, and Sid.
No, Lavitz. The 8 was the tech roll on the brain. My roll for observation was 11.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. Okay.
Sounds
You
good.
you look in there and you can see a number of them. They all appear to be suspended into the wall. So actually, I've just got to fix that. That one goes
Yucky.
there, and that one goes there.
Okay, so
They appear to be in a
you've-
reasonably dormant state, but roll us a d20 to see if you've alerted any of them.
Oh god. Want to roll high or low on this one?
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody but Kamiko is pretty much fine. Let me just.
I'm at the very back, so
You're basically
Okay.
they're basically Skyrim guards.
Let's see.
Holy shit.
13.
Oh, I was like, what was that? It's a lab. It's rolling for the different robos. For the different aliens.
Okay.
Yes.
this one here pulls itself out of the wall, so does this one and this one. And this one here looks, and suddenly its eyes focus on Kamiko.
Yeah.
Which one?
This one closest.
It's
But they're still technically in the wall, but roller's turn order.
Everyone or just him?
Everyone.
Oof.
Citron, if you would be so kind as to aim for the face.
Who just rolled a 20? Lapis, I'm scared. Who just rolled a 20?
Probably one of the
Come pick
enemies.
me up, I'm scared.
Yikes.
I rolled an 18.
Well,
Nice.
And I suppose
Oh.
that balances us out.
yeah,
One of those
one
guys-
gets.
DPS
Mm.
rolled a 2. We're fucked.
Okay, wait a second. I just need to check something.
Holy shit.
Because Shadow,
Yeah,
your
just a
hydraulics are level 1 or 2. What were they?
What's in it?
Let me check quickly.
Okay.
There's so many freaking characters on the screen, it's hard to find mine sometimes. My hydraulics were level 1. Why?
Just checking. No, that's on a different version of the game. Never mind. I thought that hydraulics scaled with speed, but
As far as I do know, as far as I know, I actually have no clue. That would be your thing.
yeah, no. I'm just thinking aloud, because I'm thinking about adding that the hydraulics or the maneuverability adds to movement, but
I
that
think
will be
it
a
would
later
make
thing.
sense. I think that makes sense, at least from a perspective standpoint, because hydraulics make it easier to move things
Yep. Second
and move
design.
places. Because that's how exoskeletons modern day are made, you know.
Mhm.
I think maneuverability would be more of like,
It's okay. I found it. How many points have you got in combat suit?
2.
You get an extra 10 feet of movement.
Or where the fuck do I put that?
Well, instead of moving 30, you can move 40 now.
Right, but I don't have a place for speed, so I'm going to create a new ability thing telling me my speed. Is that okay?
Yep, that's fine.
I remembered we were having issues with my shield, and I didn't want you to get mad at me thinking I was editing them.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I think it might have been something wrong with D20 because I've
D20?
updated it, and there's things aren't working quite right. Like if you go to zoom in, you notice that when you go after 100, after 120, you keep clicking, and everything will stay pretty much the exact same size, even going until you get to like 210.
Yeah. Honestly, it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit frustrating the other night because you kept getting mad at me because I kept bringing up the shields.
Yeah, I wasn't getting mad at you. I was just frustrated at roll 20.
Well,
Trust me, if I get mad at you, you'd know. I'm pretty open when it comes to me getting angry. I just don't get angry very often.
It definitely seemed that you were getting upset.
No, I was just frustrated
Now
with roll
he's
20.
angry now.
There's a big difference between me being frustrated and me being angry.
So are we shooting aliens, or has that been
No.
canceled?
No, this is a family. This is a family-friendly family. I don't know.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
I
Shut the
just
fuck
wanna
up,
shoot
Billy.
people.
Don't give a shit about your.
And
my
Shadow didn't
opinion.
get that one.
Yes, I did. I don't remember where it's from.
Kami and Piccolo fighting. And then it goes to Neil and he's just like, Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
Shut the fuck up, Piccolo.
Oh yeah, fucking I think like Little Green, isn't it?
What the fuck was that?
No, it's when Piccolo is about to fuse with Kami.
Oh right. That's the other fucking sea cucumber dude that he fused with.
What?
Like in the beginning.
Kami.
Yeah, with Piccolo.
Alright, either way,
He's the one who
let's
says
get
Mom,
the...
Dad.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Neil. Okay,
Anyways.
the slicer that spotted Kamiko, Yeah, he really doesn't like you. He basically rips himself and slices himself out of the wall and leaps at you. And does a spinning dervish, or a whirling dervish at you.
A whirly dirly.
That's not Nico.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I got Kamiko on. Yeah, so he just charges straight past you, Shadow, and friggin' Ruby. He just swings straight past you. Doesn't even see you. And he
Would
does.
that not give those two attack of
He
opportunity?
hasn't left their zone of control yet. If he moved here, yes, but since he's here, he's in physical range of those two. But the only one that can really respond would be Shadow if he got over here or there. But at the moment,
Gotcha.
I
Yep.
mean,
and he does a whirling power attack at you, Kamiko.
we can still
Does he
sit
hit?
there and hit the shit out of him, so
Yep.
that's a plus.
Yep, he
Shoot
hits
him.
for 2 damage.
Woo!
That's his
Would have been
turn.
0 with plating.
Shadow, your turn.
I'm going to whack him with my sword. I can do that 4 times if I recall.
If you don't move, yes. Because you've got a combat suit. That was your base suit. So therefore you've got a specialty with swords and power weapons. But if you say like, with any other weapon that's not a power weapon, slash heavy weapon, you will not have proficiency training in it. So if you use like a light blaster, you'll only get 1 attack and a pistol move. Or a pistol shot, I should say.
So I'm basically a fucking commissar in a fucking telling the guy to bring me fucking closer so I can hit him with my sword.
Exactly, yes. You're literally like you're that big tanky bastard that charges in at the start of a battle. Swinging his swords. But give him a rifle and he's like, what this? Is it food?
Hold on, I have a very specific meme that I'm referencing.
The fuck?
I have a very, very specific meme that I'm referencing. It's in arts and memes.
Yep. Give us a second.
Yes, we all know. We all know.
I'm just going to use the cigar cutter. Come on, little bugger. Don't fail me now.
Anyway, yeah, if you could kill him, that would be great.
Perfect.
Well, Rabbit said, hold on a moment.
No. It's your turn, Shadow.
You just said hold on, so I figured you were doing something.
Oh no, I was just cutting my
one?
cigar.
That's a miss. Attack 2. That's a miss. Attack 3. That's a miss. Attack 4. That's a hit for 3 damage.
Huzzah!
Oof.
Also, we're actually starting to have an income of Cubans here in the U.S.
That's good.
Cigar.
I literally just was smoking a Cuban cigar. Cuba's green, white, red, isn't it, for their flag, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep,
Something like that,
definitely a Cuban cigar then. Luckily, Australia doesn't have an embargo or whatever it is on
Cuban
Cuba.
Cuban flag is not green, white, red. It's red with a white star and blue stripes.
Oh, then this one. Then what's
Wait,
green,
isn't it
green,
with a
white,
C?
red?
No,
Maybe that's
Cuban flag was
Italian.
that's Colorado. That's Colorado. This is.
I mean, there's
what
probably
I'm
more than
posting in
one
Arts and
flag,
Meme is the
Oh, never
Cuban
mind.
flag.
Yeah,
This
this
is
sorry,
the
what
Cuban
am I
flag.
thinking of that's like has a C? Is that really Colorado?
What?
Well, I mean, you said green, white, red, right?
I think it was green, white, red.
Then it could
Sounds
be
like,
an Italian.
Yeah, it probably
An
is Italian. So yeah, it was an
Kinda.
Italian cigar then.
Ah, cool.
Anyway,
I am
Hope
back
not.
because my headset literally just fucking died.
Oof.
alrighty. Either way, it is thing. He is. Is he alerted? Nope.
He's not. He's basic. Are these fucking Skyrim guards, lad? Let's be honest.
No, they're in a dormant state. So basically, then, and you guys haven't really triggered it much yet. because only physical weapons have been flung around. No plasma bolts have been buzzing past them. And as long as the big guys are not alerted, they're not all going to wake up at the same time. Oh wait, no, he's already. Oh damn! I had to roll a 17 for. Okay. Shadow and Ruby, roll me a d20.
Oh god.
The furthest from 17 is going to be the one that gets aimed at. Hey Shadow, there's a sniper and he's looking very lovingly at your back.
What would it be closer than 16? 17?
It rolled a 17.
That's what I'm saying. If I rolled a 16, would the only way for I have been shot would have been if Shadow rolled a perfect 17 or what?
Yeah, if he rolled a 17, if he rolled an 18 or a 16, it would have been you guys roll again.
Okay.
Because it would have been a tie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Either way, a javelin blast comes flying at you, hitting you dead on in the back, dealing 15 damage to your shields.
Jesus, bud.
Ow.
So what this was not explained to me, I don't think, Levitz. What happens when my shield goes into the negatives? Like, how do I...
Your shields dissipate the attack entirely. Even if you have 1 shield or 20 shield, it will dissipate the attack entirely. So if your shields go into the minuses, they're just disabled.
Okay,
so it does no damage to your health.
Okay. So you said how much damage?
15 damage to your shields.
Okay, so 6 damage. Or not...
No, just your shields are gone.
Yeah, I know. 6. No, stop it.
15.
Yeah, no, I know. -6 is what my shields are currently at.
Yeah, no, they just dissipate when they hit 0. So there's no negative state on shields. They just, once they hit 0, they phase out. They're out of power.
Okay.
And, let's see, and it fires its sidearm. And misses. Alien Slicer. Okay, he pulls himself out of the wall. And 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets there.
Alright,
Ruby, your turn.
Hello.
But you're gonna have to deal with him on your own.
Alright, I'm trying to shoot this little bastard.
Yep.
This one already took damage.
Area.
So.
Oh, yeah, I'll try and finish him off.
Yep, the attack buzzed off harmlessly off the shields of the one that's in between yous.
Right. Yeah, yeet. Oh.
Nice. Okay, which one were you going for? Top or bottom?
This one.
Yep,
Bottom
his
one.
shields dissipate off.
I'm gonna try to shoot him one more time.
Okay, wait. I just got to fix these guys up because I realised that... Remember, I made changes last time, and then I didn't do it properly.
You gotta be fucking me. There was amazing damage, but it didn't hit.
Sadly, you've disabled his shields, but he is still very a happy chappy. He's got his glowing Protoss swords. Okay, and this guy... Oh,
Protoss
he
suck
wakes
anyway.
up. Okay. Kamiko, it is now your turn.
Alright, he wants to play up close and personal. We're going to play up close and personal. That's... Okay, the first one missed, but the second one was a crit.
Nice, for 12 damage.
Damage crit. Yeah.
Okay, you cut into him, and you start cutting deep, but as you keep on cutting, you realise this guy's exoskeleton is extremely hard. And you've managed to cut into a bit of it, but it's almost like he's got an endoskeleton as well. So you cut through his exoskeleton, get through a bit of his organs, and then it stops on his actual proper skeleton. You deal 12 damage to him, and he's extremely injured, but he is still very much alive.
Quick question, Lavitz.
Go ahead.
Are both their shields disabled now?
No, only this one's shields are disabled, and he's injured, and this one appears to be in still full health.
Damn. Okay, I was kind of hoping that the armor piercer shot might go through them because it's also good against biological. But actually, would it pierce?
No, you haven't got the attachment to, like, you haven't upgraded it to get the piercing shot. Yeah. At the moment, it's still the equivalency of just firing a condensed piece of plasma. So it hits, pierces, and explodes slightly. So it's really good at melting through armor and whatnot, but for the most part, it will not pierce through until you upgrade the weapon to be a piercing beam, where you'll overclock it and blast it through multiple things.
I know what I'm developing next. Alright, well, I'll just use my heavier hitter then for now.
Alrighty.
Except for I roll a 2.
Yep. And that's you're just firing your normal gun, aren't you? Your javelin shooter?
Yeah.
Yep. And your sidearm, who were you firing at?
This one.
Yep. And with that, you fire your main blast and it dodges to the left, but you realized, oh, yeah, you're dodging right where I want you, and you basically Trinity that bastard right through the face.
Yeah.
You're like, boom, dodge this, boom.
Suck it.
And he drops to the ground.
This one's head.
Okay, and now it's this one's turn. Yep, he wakes up and pulls. That's his thing. Alien Slicer, he be dead. Shadow, it is now your turn. Mr. Bolt of Shadow.
Sorry, I just realized I was muted. I'm going to thwack him with my sword, and that's a natural fucking 20 with maximum damage.
Okay, wait a second. Wait a second.
Roll again.
No, I'm going to roll again when he tells me to roll again.
Okay, wait a second. I was just answering thing. So what were you doing? You were attacking him? Yep, roll to see attack a second time. For the first attack disables his shields, but since it's a crit, I'm going to have this actually bypass shields as well. Like, it will cut through the shields and continue going through, seeing as a crit. So that is -5 for that. -5 on the shield. Oh, damn it. So, things aren't working right.
Why am I not surprised? It's roll 20. When is anything ever working right?
7, 8,
It works alright sometimes.
12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 10 damage in total. He's still alive. Damn it. But he is very injured.
I still have 3 more attacks.
Yep.
Thwack 1 for 3 damage.
Okay, still alive.
Thwack 2 for 2 damage.
And with that, you manage to do a fancy spin and cut his head clean off. And his body falls to the ground as his weapons suddenly power down.
That head is mine.
Okay, and that ends your turn, Shadow. It is now Shot Guy. He wakes up. He stays asleep, so let me just... Ah, come on! Maybe I can shrink this down a bit? Nope. What a pain in the dick. Okay.
Oh. Never heard that expression before, pain in the dick.
Really? It's a
Yeah.
fairly common term.
I've heard pain in the ass. Not pain in the dick.
Usually referring to a catheter.
Oh, ew.
They are painful.
Sorry.
Okay. All of a sudden you start to hear echoes in your head, everybody. As you realize that one of them big fuckers has just woken up.
Yikers.
Oh.
It's not screeching in your head yet, but you can hear basically anybody who's been affected by one of these things, you realize that, oh crap, there's one of these around. And he's waking up. Actually, everybody roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay, Kamiko and Shadow, you suddenly start getting, one of your ears starts to bleed.
Whose?
But since it's only an echo, it's not causing you any negative effects other than bleeding in the ear. But you will have a -2 on the next roll if he tries to do a mine attack on you.
Wait, why is my roll the same as Kamiko's when he got a natural 1?
Because anything below a 4, like a 4 or below, causes bleeding.
Oh, okay.
A 5 and above, you get like a slight headache, but it's not bad. It's just kind of like, there. And then anything above 10 or above, you know it's there, but it's not doing anything bad to you.
All right.
So only a 4, 3, 2, and a 1 will all give the same thing. But since Kamiko did roll a 1, I'm actually going to give you a -3 on a mine resist roll. So if he attacks you, you get a -3, Kamiko, and Shadow, you'll get a -2.
Alright.
But at the moment, you guys are not suffering any negative effects. It's just on the next roll, just remind me. Okay. And he pulls himself out. Okay, and let's see. Shadow and Ruby, roll us a d20.
What? I just rolled one!
Oh no. Hey, wait, what the fuck? How can we get rolling 2?
Okay,
Let's just take the
so
first one.
the person who rolled closest to 2 is in the sights of Mr. Alien with his big gun. But it doesn't matter because he misses with his main weapon. Sidearm, he misses as well. 2 8s in a row, what the hell? Okay, Alien Slicer, he be dead. Okay, Ruby, it is your turn.
Oh my gosh, I guess just take a shot at this little dingus, yeah.
Alrighty.
Shoot him twice.
And now that, wait a second, you and Shadow roll us a d20 as well again.
Oh no.
No, this is a good thing. This is a good
Okay,
one.
7.
Okay, and Shadow, give us a d20. Nope, okay.
Ah.
Don't worry, there's no negative effects. It just means that you guys are too busy looking around at the corpses in front of you as opposed to being able to see what's going on in the other area. Like in the area.
Okay. Well then I'll just shoot this guy, yeah, yeet. Ah.
That's a miss.
Second chance. Oh.
That's a miss too. Okay. And this
I love
one's
it.
alerted.
No, so.
Wait a second. Oh, not again. What the? Oh, that's right.
What did you do?
Apparently pressing the minus key now zooms out the freaking screen again.
Okay. Also, it looks like I'm going to be needing to throw this fucking cup away, because I swear to God, it's leaking everywhere.
Yikes.
So yeah, they're trying to implement the minus and plus thing again for zooming in and out of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but it doesn't affect if you actually have the health of a token.
Yeah, but the problem is when I go to mute my mic, I press the minus button on my number pad.
Ah.
Oh.
So every time I do it, it fucks with me bloody screen. So you might cop a few sneezes.
F4.
Either way, he moves forward, and let's see, he can actually see all 4 of you. So one, Ruby, you're on the chopping block.
Oh.
He fires at you.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Roll.
Okay.
6 damage to your shields.
keeping me with 1 shield. At least it's better than totally being depleted.
Yep. And that's his move. Tekla? Teklia?
Teklia.
That's it, Teklia. I got it on the third
Dang.
time. Okay, 12, 8 damage. Okay, you roughly know where he is, but you really can't get a good look at him. But you manage to hit him, and you know that you hit him because you see a set of shields just fizzle out. Just
Cool, I'm doing it again.
okay. You aim again, and I might as well give you a reveal for him there. As you hit him, and he is not happy. -6. As you see a bunch of blood splurt out of him, but he's still very much alive. Sid,
I just
it
look
is
at
now
Sid
your
and go,
turn.
If you would be so kind.
I gotcha. Oh, come on.
Roll a severity.
Oof.
Not too bad. Your weapon vents straight into your the side of your armor, burning a hole straight through it, causing you 9 damage. As it literally vents so hot that it melts through some of your side plating.
Not too bad. I'm the squishy one. That's devastating.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got pretty high life, so you've got nearly 30 life, or 26 life. Not anymore, but
Okay. Well, I guess that ends my turn.
yep, critical fail ends your turn. It is now thing, and he hops out, and you start hearing walking and movement.
Yeah.
And suddenly this guy pops up here.
Oh no.
Readies his weapon. Oh, it's a D4. Whoa, the rolls really hate you, friggin' Ruby. And a light blaster comes
Also,
firing at
just
you,
deplete my
hitting you
shield.
for 5 damage onto your shields.
At least it just depletes it.
Yep. That's his turn. Shadow Bolt, it is now your turn. Now remember, you've got a movement of 40, not 30.
There's the man right here. Run up to him. Stab him.
Well, how far is that?
Supported when I do. Because if I
Yep.
move there, I have these 2 assholes to contend with, because they are right after.
Yeah, we'll be cheering for you.
If I move right here, Levitz, can they still shoot me? Or will they have disadvantage?
They'll still be able to shoot you. Because I'm not giving you guys disadvantage through shooting through yourselves, so they don't get disadvantage either. I keep it fair.
Just run at him and then stab him.
Otherwise, that crit fail of what Sid did, there would have been a high chance of either shooting you or Kamiko through the back as well. And that would have been an 18 damage. So I keep it fair.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that's half my movement, I think?
I think your movement is 40, but I will allow you to move that 1 extra square.
That's
Yeah,
less
it's
than
20.
40. I'm just trying to figure out if I can...
Yeah, but basically, because you can do a half movement, which would be 20 for you, and then attack twice. But what I'll do is I'll allow you to move the 25 and attack once,
Okay, that's fine.
just to make it fair. And yeah, you run up, and you do a fancy little slide, and you slice straight into this guy, managing to slice off one of his arms, one of his forearms. Not the arms holding the gun, but it looks like it's the arm that would reload the gun.
Oh, so he can't reload now.
Well, he can't reload with both arms. He'd have to, if he crit fails, he'll have an extra basically turn to that he'll have to properly reload. Okay, he's still asleep. Is he going to wake up? Actually, no, he should wake up because other guys are awake. So he wakes up, but that's his turn. This one. Okay, who can he see? Kimiko and Shadow. Okay, let's roll us. 1d3. Okay, 3. So 1, 2. Kimiko, there's a round coming at you.
Okay.
And it hits you for 6 damage. And this guy becomes revealed. Actually, Shadow, roll me a d20.
I can see a very big one. Right up here.
Okay, that's good. This much is revealed. And you're gonna... thanks to you running up ahead, you can actually see pretty much most of the room.
Yeah, some support would be very, very fucking nice in here. Not gonna lie.
Okay. So
Yeah,
first
we're a
shot
bit
was
busy with
Nico?
this entire group.
Okay, and
What?
this guy...
What do you mean this entire group? You guys are in the hallway with 2 dead guys.
There's
Okay.
3 up here that we all have range on.
Okay, Shadow and Ruby,
One of
could
them
you
is
guys
the-
roll me a d20? Closest to
blood.
highest roll will get targeted. Ruby, the rolls hate you.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Okay, as a javelin blast,
Remind me what the fuck
a
it is.
large plasma round comes firing right at you, dealing 9 damage.
Fuck.
And then he follows
this
up with
one
his
good.
sidearm, doing 2 damage.
Okay.
So 11 damage in total.
Yep. I subtracted them as they came.
Okay. Suddenly, you guys know that there is a big guy in here. It is confirmed.
It's kind of
Okay.
annoying being the one in the back and the lowest on the order turn.
That's alright. Let's see. Everybody roll me... Oh wait, never mind. I'm just gonna roll. Okay, 1, 2... Kimiko, you're going to be the center point for this mental attack. So anybody within 2 squares of you is going to get a mental attack, and you'll have a -3 on the roll.
Yo-ho-ho.
So...
Hello?
So only me.
Hello? No,
Okay.
everybody, except for Shadow, is going to be the target.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled
14?
a 20.
And Kimiko, give us a d20.
I did. I rolled
No,
a 14.
Kimiko, sorry, Ruby.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, there you are.
Oof.
Okay. And let me roll the mental attack. Okay. Kimiko, you're fine. Sid, you know how to block this guy out like you don't even think. Basically, when it comes, you basically switch your communications off for half a second, switch them back on, you're fine. Ruby, on the other hand, roll me another d20. This will be
Oh,
severity.
wonderful. Oh, I swear to fucking God, this is when I get the high roll. I mean, it's not that high.
Okay.
It's pretty high.
Yep.
It's not 20.
Okay, you're going to have a
Fucking happened
-5.
to
You're going to have a
severity?
-5 to every roll for the next 4 turns. And your next turn, you'll be completely incapacitated. As you're literally on the ground, screaming in pain as you're bleeding out of your eyes and ears. And you'll have to roll a d20 to basically, hopefully not have an eye explode. Or an
Fine,
eardrum
alright
explode
then.
on your next turn.
Jesus Christ, okay then. Which is in about 2 rounds. Oh, it's this big fuck off brain one. I just realized.
Yep.
Yes.
And let's see. He spits a small amount of shit at you, but it misses everybody. Okay, it is now the guy next to Shadow. Okay, he is quite alarmed about being close to him. He can't really use his sniper weapon so close. So he just fires randomly at you with his pistol, dealing 1 damage to you, Shadow.
I hate this fucking keyboard sometimes.
Yeah, I switched back to my old keyboard because, yeah, my new keyboard was just giving me such a pain. Did I actually post my keyboard side by side? No, I didn't.
I just remember you posted something about the mouse power, the space bar.
Yeah, no, this is actually my old keyboard versus my new keyboard.
Oh god, that reminds me of a fucking pun.
What?
Where do astronauts go to drink?
The space bar.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's terrible.
He said, "You want to help me kill a big alien again?"
I told you it was
Yeah.
a terrible pun, did I not?
Okay, my
He
old
did,
keyboard's
but it was still bad.
the dark is the black one. The one with blue on it is my new keyboard.
Let's take a look-see. Wait,
If you look at
black
the
and
difference
blue's the new
between
one?
if you
Yeah.
look at the key like the enter key and the caps lock key, you'll notice why I hate the new keyboard.
Yeah, you know,
Like
I
that
can
little-
see
that little cut in the
I can
caps
also
lock
see
key.
that.
Like that little cut in the caps lock key is the difference between me
Mm-hmm.
randomly hitting the caps lock key and typing half in normal key, like normal things and capitals.
Yeah, I can see that, but I can also see that one of them looks like a proper keyboard, while the other one looks like the how do I say this? The treading of a tire that just drove through a mud pit.
Well, it is very old. I've had that keyboard for this keyboard that I'm using right now. I've had it for about 10 years. Well, actually,
I
no, probably
see.
closer to 8 years. And it's so good. It's just got a bit of dead key, and the right arrow key is basically fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Either
It
way,
looks like the whole thing's fucked, honestly.
it's just because it's dirty. Like, because the dust in my house is limestone powder. Basically,
okay.
when it settles on something, if you don't clean it off right away, it starts to eat at things.
Oh, wonderful.
Because it's limestone, it is literally very acidic. I think it's acidic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lime's acidic.
It's acidic and it's,
Yeah.
and it's reactive. Like, what is it? Vinegar can like dissolve limestone.
Vinegar can dissolve
What?
steel.
Wasn't majority of medieval European castles made of limestone?
Yeah, my house is made of limestone. And it's like freaking nearly 200 years old or something.
I'm gonna just fact check this.
Well, I'm wondering, because now that I think about it, if most things are reactive to limestone, like if vinegar is really effective versus why didn't any catapults be loaded with fucking vinegar?
Because it takes a long time, and vinegar is very expensive. Like, you try making vinegar in the Middle Ages. There's a reason why they didn't preserve a lot of food that way. Like, they jerky a lot of stuff, but they wouldn't actually preserve stuff in vinegar. Because
You can see it happen quickly if you use vinegar, which is much stronger acid than acid rain. Use a piece of limestone, which is made of calcium carbonate. It will fizz and form bubbles because the vinegar reacts with the carbonate ions, and as it reacts, it dissolves the limestone. I know that because they made a big old tablet made of limestone that was inscribed a bunch of like fucking 2013 like 9gag memes. And there was a meme where it was like melt the stone because they're like, we don't want this to be our fucking like the meme verse, like meme verse legacy. Fucking melt it.
either way,
So, whose turn?
it is now Ruby's turn.
I have to roll so my head doesn't fucking explode and I die.
Yeah. So
Do
give
I
us
have anything to add to this? This is just a will save
a flat
effectively.
D20. This is basically a secondary severity roll.
yeet.
Fucking
Oof.
legend. You were so literally, you shake your head, the blood flickers around your cockpit.
Did you hear
And
me
you're-
throw my fucking headset off of my head?
Mm-hmm.
Is that please? I was.
It was a severity roll. You want to roll
Uh,
low on severity rolls.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind. I thought that was
severity
me. I
roll.
thought that
So
was like a
basically, this
save.
was a crit success. So, like I said,
Okay.
you shake your head, blood flickers all over your cockpit, and suddenly your eyes refocus, despite being surrounded in blood. And you're just like, fuck this cunt. And you just basically, every bit of your mind just focuses on wanting to kill this thing.
Big piece of shit. Okay. Labbits, for a minute I thought I just rolled so bad that my head was effectively just gonna blow up.
No,
and I was just gonna be
actually,
dead.
roll us one more d20.
I swear to fucking God.
Oh,
Labbits,
don't make that poor girl do that.
I swear to fucking God. Okay, 11. Is it that good? Is that bad? I don't know.
It is
anymore.
good. It is good. This isn't a severity roll. This is basically an inspiration roll. You now have a +2 to... No, you can have a +3 to fire at big guy here.
Big piece of shit.
And you have a
You
+1 to roll
concerning.
on any of his minions.
Oh, I'm going for that big piece of shit. I almost just had brain explosion.
And I will allow you to have one attack. Seeing how you rolled a crit
Fucking
success.
shit, this fat cunts. Fuck off and die, you gigantic turd. Get bugs. Get bugged. Ah, wait. Yeah. Wait, is that a crit?
No, it's not a natural 20.
If you shot
God
this
damn it.
one, that probably
It's
would have
like
actually killed.
one off, Ruby, so be proud of that.
It's basically a 23. So
If it shows up as a green, Ruby, that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, well
either
then...
way, it hits his
So-
So you
shields,
can,
and
you can probably kill
Wait,
this.
no, I was trying to hit the big dude.
Yep.
Well, that was for the big dude.
yep, it hits the big dude's shields, and I'm gonna add a 2 damage to the thing because of the rage, basically. So it's -6 to his shields.
You fuck, you fat cunt.
Okay, it is now this guy's turn. He's very injured, but he sees everybody, so he's gonna roll a d4. 1, 2.
If he sees...
He's
Never mind.
so he fires at you, Shadow.
Mm.
First attack hits for 4 damage.
hmm
Second attack hits for 4 damage too.
Wait a minute, don't I have armor plates that just subtract?
No, plating is extra life. Deflection is damage resistance.
Okay, right. So you said mine 4?
3 survivability skills.
Yep, so
Yeah,
minus
it's
Minus 4?
Yeah.
Fighting
-4.
and
Okay.
Shield.
Okay.
Oh no, -8 because it was 4 both times. Because he fired at you twice. It's 8 damage in total.
Oh, okay. So I'm down to 13. Yeah.
Really? Does that help?
Subtracted
2,
twice because I had
18.
22 damage. I took 1, and then you said I took 8. So I have subtracted 4, and I subtracted.
No, it's just 8 in total. It's not 1 then 8. It's just 8 in total.
No. Right, I know, but I subtracted 4
Oh,
twice. because
that's
by the
right. Yeah,
time
you're
you
at
told me
21.
that
Sorry.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were
22.
still at full health.
No.
I was looking at the wrong number. Either way, Kamiko, it is your turn.
Can you not see my health?
Ahem.
Yeah, I was just.
No, you
it's
just
a bit
confused
small
with
for me because
another
I've got to look at the entire
I
section.
have missed both
Yeah.
of my shots.
Okay.
You
So
should
do-
have
do you
like
see-
a...
Do you see the
Yep.
big one?
I know. I'm
I'm
gonna
trusting us
move
in killing the big
15
one.
feet to there, and I'm shooting that one.
Yep, you can only fire with your pistol if you move.
What? I
Because
thought it was.
remember, it takes like
15 with-
an action and a half to fire your rifle.
action and a half.
That's okay.
well,
Never mind. I'll allow it.
Oh.
I'll allow it. Don't worry. I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, then,
Hello.
yeah, because I'm just firing the once. I wasn't planning on doing.
Yeah, shoot the.
Anyways, 10 to the big one.
10 to the big one. You see his shields dissipate.
Oh shit. Oh, thank goodness, I thought I just unplugged my headset. I'm good though.
Welcome back.
Oh no, I never left. I just thought I unplugged my headset, but I'm good.
Oh, this... Wait a second, I gotta...
I'm basically a big brain.
Just give me 2 seconds.
So weird. For some reason, Steam's being stupid and allowing, like, not loading pages. Let me restart Steam.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Okay, so it's this guy's turn. He powers up his weapon. And who's he gonna fire at when it comes for you? Shadow, Shadow.
What you gonna do? What you gonna
This
do
is
when
why I was reluctant to sit there and actually go.
Okay, you take 9 damage in total.
Great.
We're working on it.
Shadow, it is now your turn.
I'm falling back 5, 10, 15, 20, and I know I need to roll 4 freaking disengagement.
You could attack. You could attack twice and then fall back by 20.
Except I need 25 to move, more than 25 to move back to where I'm not going to get shot by anyone else. Do I need to roll a disengagement?
Yep, roll a d20. You have to beat a 14. Okay, he does not take attack of opportunity on you.
2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Actually, here should be good. They can't attack me here, right?
Not most of them, no.
I'll move here then.
Okay, so it's this guy's turn. He pulls himself out of the wall and moves there. This guy, okay, he can see those 3, so...
I'm going
D4,
to make a suggestion
D4.
that we pull back a bit and reset up positions.
Okay.
Because they have all of you guys pinned down, essentially, with them in your sights.
We have a big alien that we can kill within like the next turn if we get good rolls.
If we roll good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you also have 6 other aliens all gunning for you who can all shoot at you.
And if we kill it, remember Ruby has +3 against it. It'll temporarily disable some of them, probably.
Ruby, you take 13 damage.
God fucking damn it.
Sheesh.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
Oh yeah, Sid, we still haven't
I'm
rolled
not
your fun chart roll from last time.
Yeah,
can do that
you
after,
can
can't
get
we?
in front of me, you know? Put your money where your mouth is, bud. Get in
I
front
know
of me
they
and
say-
take the fucking shots.
I'm
You know,
using both of my...
You have
I know
full
that they're
health.
I know that they say that I'm a fucking coward, but look at you. Right, and did some damage. You've been sitting there the entire fucking time.
Yeah, taking shots.
Yeah, not
And
taking
yet you
shots.
This
somehow
guy's almost dead.
managed
Yeah.
to have more health than anyone.
Running around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because he's hard to hit, I suppose.
Yeah, I just haven't really been shot much. I got lucky this time.
Yeah.
Both of the last 2 battles I was in, I went to 0, so...
Okay,
Yeah, you did. You did.
Ruby, a shot comes firing at you, hitting you for
Oh, I
6
swear.
damage.
Oh, well, my mech is dead.
Your mech is blown open. You are now extremely exposed.
I could possibly die here.
Okay,
I could possibly die here. Oh, that's nice.
I won't let that happen.
and
I ain't
Sid,
gonna let that happen either.
Love you, babe, but I don't know if that's what
you take 4 damage as he pulls out his sidearm and fires.
Okay.
Who?
Sid.
I do.
Goddamn heart attack, Lavitz. On jaw.
Well, it doesn't help that DPS rolled a 2, everybody else rolled an 18 or above.
Yeah.
Okay. All of you roll us a D20.
9.
This can't be good.
Whoever's
Well, this looks
closest
like
to
an
4.
Ruby?
Damn it.
Hello? Yeah? Oh, I roll or what?
Yeah.
Yep, D20.
Yeah, D20.
Oh, okay.
Roll off between you and Shadow.
Wait, what exactly are we rolling for? Because if you're rolling for them to target us, I'm in cover.
This is a mental attack.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's an AoE.
At least hopefully my brain.
Whoever's the focal point, it'll be 2 squares either
Hey,
distance from them.
It's the roll up between me and Shadow, right?
Yep, so Shadow and Ruby, roll us a D20. Closest to the number 4 loses.
May the luck be to you, Shadow. Holy fuck.
Oof.
Okay, Ruby, roll a severity.
I swear to fucking God, Lavitz. I swear to fucking God. I'm gonna fly all the way to Australia. I'm gonna fly all the way to Australia.
Okay, first of all, I want you to roll me a D5.
Oh God.
Or a
it's
D10
never
half.
Good. Fucking.
If it's easier.
Advanced dice roller? Is it a D5?
There's a D.
Yeah, that is.
Then just roll us a D10.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the?
I want you to roll me a D100.
Oh, this is fun chart.
55.
Is now really the
okay.
time to be rolling for that, Lavitz?
Well, clearly I'm being affected by something, Shadow. I'm being hit by something that's gonna give me some sort of mental fuckery, and I
Yep,
love
and
it.
roll me
I
one
love
more
it.
D20.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Okay.
I
You-
don't know. That's good.
Your mind breaks slightly. And you suddenly
Wonderful.
see this corpse on the ground here. And you're like,
Yeah.
my lucky charm! My lucky charm! And you just grab onto it and roll me one more actually roll me a D6.
I swear to fucking God, Lab, it's if I like blow up and die while humping a corpse, I will fly all the way to Australia and hug you.
Okay. You reach down, you grab its severed head, and you run. And you basically run your full movement towards the escape with the head in your arms, going, "They're after me, Lucky Charm! They're after me, Lucky Charm!" You now see.
Just gone fucking crazy.
Yep, you now see this head as basically the Lucky Charm that keeps you alive. You need to carry this head with you at all times.
This is actually a good thing, Ruby. This is actually a good thing in disguise. Think about it this way.
I mean, I am. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, you were getting
That
the
was
fuck out of
my
here,
head.
and you had multiple multiple things going for you that you could have sat there and died from. With this way, you're not in danger of dying.
That's
And
good.
not just that, but if they see you sitting there and fucking running with a head screaming, Seaton and Jones are more than likely going to want to come.
Yeah.
So move full 30. So actually, I'm going to move you. So that's 15.
Yeah, I feel like you should
20,
dictate where I
30.
move because I really don't know.
Yep.
Fucker's
Where?
taking
You end up here after your 30 movement.
Okay. So I'm horribly injured and I've gone insane. This is wonderful.
Yep.
Sidron, I
And-
recommend falling back to this position and then taking fire
And
on
you
this
were here, weren't you? So 2 squares. So Kamiko and in a second. Shadow, you don't hear any of the things, so your mind is safe. Kamiko and Sid, roll us a d20 since you're in the blow zone.
Hold on. No,
oh wait, no, it's two
Right.
squares.
Already-
So it's only
Yeah,
Oh wait, did I get you guys to run? Did I?
yeah, we already
Yeah.
did. Sid rolled 16, I rolled 9. We beat the 4 roll.
Oh, that's right. Yep, you're fine. Never mind.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Are
and
you okay, Lavitz?
yeah, just a long drive yesterday, so I'm a little bit unfocused.
Are you?
Yeah,
okay.
this guy, he can only see you, Sid, so he fires at you,
Mhm.
hitting you for 4 damage, and sidearm misses.
Mhm.
Ruby, roll us a d20 to basically see if you can resist the insanity, otherwise you'll be forced to flee again.
Okay. A 6.
Yeah,
You're
you're still
still batshit
you're,
crazy?
you're still batshit crazy. Basically, what you're doing is you're
my
using your robot arms to basically push the skull against your actual open body now.
Ah, gross. Gains all its juices on my suits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, well, that happens. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom and bang my head against the wall.
Sorry.
Syndrome, I recommend motion out of shot range and then firing upon this one.
You're still saying kill the big one, right?
Yes. It's a vital part of the alien network, regardless of whether or not we kill the rest. We can't allow it to live.
It is still at full
And
health,
if we
only the
retreat,
thing that's been
we
damaged
shoot
is its shields.
Yep. But
Yeah.
Citron's got high damage. So she can do what she did last time. Hit it, move, and then shoot it with the sniper.
I have the high ground.
Have you guys seen that robot chicken high ground one?
I'm back.
Lava ground!
Yes.
Lava ground! Lava ground!
What?
No,
What's
no,
happening?
the
The floor is lava?
Oh wait, no, that was Dorkly, wasn't it?
yeah.
Uh,
High ground.
What?
We're talking about the high ground bit, and
I have
Never
the
mind
high
that.
ground. And again.
I'll post it in. Oh, you've already done it. Oh no, that's lava ground. Here's high ground. It's pretty much my favorite robot chicken skit. Either way. Okay, it is this guy's turn, and he can see 2 of yous. Okay, Kamiko. This happy little chappy
Yes.
fires at you.
Does he hit?
He hits for 7 damage.
Alright.
And second shot. Oh, crit fail. Ah, god damn it.
Oh, is he
Okay.
doing high damage?
He fires at you, first hitting you, and cockily he fires again. Upon which his gun had melted a little bit at the front of it. So as the slag went down, it caused the gun to explode in his hands, dealing a lot of damage to him. His gun explodes, causing a chain reaction. All of a sudden, there's a spine and some legs and the butt of a gun.
Ah. Ha ha ha.
That is all that's left as he detonates. And let's just see, because that's an area of effect. Safe. And okay, and the big guy takes 8 damage.
Sucker.
And this guy exploded. He's fine. He's just inside out. And he exploded.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, Kamiko, it is your turn.
I'm still firing at the big one.
Okay, that's 1
I am
damage.
providing aggressive sustained counterfire.
Okay, second attack misses. Sid, it is your turn.
Okay, so
Hold
wait,
back and
am I
shoot.
allowed a half movement and rifle, or...
Yeah, I'll
no?
allow a half movement and a rifle.
Okay, then that, and that.
Oh, nice. Roll us the crit.
Ooh! I'll just...
Okay. Basically, you fire, and somehow the round that you fired wasn't a normal
Ricochets
round.
back in.
Basically, what happened is you instead of firing a single javelin round, your gun double taps. The first one hits him straight through the chest, blowing his entire cavity is missing. And as he starts to fall down, he's basically leaning vertical with you, and you fire again, hitting his head, exploding his head, and then going straight through his body, exploding that. All that's left is his legs, as he explodes in a mound of blood and gore. He is literally a splatter. Literally, all that's really left is his calves and his feet. Everything else is just gone. A mist on the wall back here.
I'm just laughing like a maniac.
And let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you're just giggling like a schoolgirl.
5d20s. Backlash, okay. This guy here suffers psychic backlash like a bastard. And let me just see how bad it is. Not overly bad. So he takes 8 damage. Minus 8. But he's still alive, but he's screaming. This guy's not part of it. He takes psychic backlash as well. But that's not... And he takes 8 damage. Minus 8. Okay, and he suffers backlash, but that's only a d6. So he takes 5 damage. Minus 5. He suffers no backlash, and he suffers backlash. And that's a minus 6 as well. And he takes 5 damage. Bloody hell, why am I rolling nearly max damage on all the psychic backlash? And all of these guys are stunned for 1 round, with the exception of this sniper here. He is perfectly fine, but everybody else is got a stun on them. So they'll get out of their stun, roll to get out of their stuns next round.
Okay.
Recommend aggressive sustained counterfire.
Okay,
Yes.
Can he get out of his stun? He manages to shake off his stun, but that is his entire turn. Shadow Bolt, it is now your turn.
5, 10.
Ah, why did I do
He
that?
is within range. He is within range. I'm going to take 2 shots at this guy right here.
No, you can only use 4 attacks with your sword. If you use a gun, it's
No,
1.
I just said...
You've moved, so you only get 1 attack.
Right. That's why I said I was going to shoot him with my pistol.
But you said you're going to take 2 attacks. Or 2 shots.
Well, I'll take 1 shot for this time, because I'm in relatively covered position. So...
Nice,
Oh,
roll us
damn.
crit.
Nice.
That doesn't matter, that is enough to nullify his shields completely. His shields are now gone.
Hopefully you, Sid, or you, Kaneko, can take that motherfucker out.
Okay, he rolls. He managed to shake off his mind backlash. That's his turn. This guy's turn. Roll. He managed to shake it off too. I'm getting good rolls on these guys.
Aren't you
And
just complaining about bad rolls a little bit ago?
I was. but now they're finally coming around, but I'm kind of wasting all my good rolls now. All of them have shaken off the psychic backlash. Big guy's dead. And this guy never had it, so can he see anybody? Let's have a look. No, he has a rough idea where you guys are, but let's see, 1, 2, and he fires his pistol at a D3, so I just roll a D6. At Kamiko. He fires his pistol at you, dealing 1 damage.
Incredible. This is how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Okay, Ruby, roll us a D20. You'll now have a +2 to it.
Okay. Oh, 8
It's an
or what?
8.
8.
You continue to
Well, you're
flee, but
God damn it!
yeah, you continue to flee,
Wanna
grasping your
fucking
skull,
die, Kamiko.
screaming about
I
Lucky
mean,
Charms.
Labbits. I wanna fucking die, Labbits.
Well, you're the
I
one.
feel like at this point, my inner psyche is just like, I wish my head would have fucking exploded upon that, like, brain attack, I swear to God.
That's okay. Once you come clean, basically you'll just have that. Basically, you'll need that item as a crutch. Basically, let's see, it was. Yeah. And basically, you'll just have like a massive attachment to it, and without it, you won't be able to really function properly. Okay, it is this
I
guy's
was preparing
turn.
an intricate amount of burial ceremony, but this is much better.
He's dead. Kamiko, it is your turn.
All right, bang, bang.
Who are you aiming at?
On this man right here.
Okay, the
This
first
man
one.
right here.
Yep, you shoot him, and he's basically slag.
And then I shoot the second one, and that will go here.
And that is enough to kill that one as well. He literally had 2 HP.
Look at that.
Okay, Sid,
Look
it
at
is now
me.
your
I am
turn.
God.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going with that one.
Alrighty. Nice, his shields dissipate.
He had a shield still.
Yeah, he took mental
Fine.
damage.
Sure.
And with that, you managed to kill him as well.
Okay.
Okay. He be dead. Shadow, it is your turn. Yep. You have a -2 to hit him, but you hit him anyway. So that is 2 damage to his shields.
You've got another shot.
Yep, you got a second shot.
Unless you.
Yep, and that managed to hit, and his shields dissipate. Okay, Shock Trooper's turn. He be dead. He alive. He alive. He dead. Okay, so it is this one's turn. And who can he see? He can see Shadow, Sid, and Kamiko. So that's a D3, which I'll just roll D6 and half. Okay, Shadow, he's firing at you. Hits for 5 damage. You're reduced to 0. You're not dead, but you're reduced to 0. The second shot misses. And the sniper guy, he can't see any of yous. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'd move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. He moves there. Roll us a d20 plus 3 now, Ruby.
Okay. 10.
That's a 10.
You managed to snap out of it. You're kind of like, oh, thank God. Me and my lucky charm are safe.
Do I still think it's a lucky charm?
Yes, that's a permanent effect.
God damn it. A permanent?
Permanent.
God fucking damn it. So I'm just gonna have a king head just as a buddy.
Well,
Fucking kill me now, Lavitz,
these
please.
things are more cybernetic than physical. There's like probably a brain in there, but for most of it, it is pretty much robot skull almost, just with actual biological parts in it. So in a sense, you
Fine,
could almost
slightly
get the biological stuff out of it, and it just be kind of like almost like carrying around an alien helmet.
I don't. Okay. I'd rather just fucking die at this point. Fuck.
Integrated into your suit.
But on the bright side, you are no longer in a state of insanity.
I'm not insane, but I still treasure a severed head like I'm some sort of fucking weirdo, or even worse, like Kamiko.
Yep, so you can do whatever you want at the moment.
I really don't know what to do, man. I mean, I'm literally on the brink of death, and I'm kind of pulled back pretty far. But I see my teammates are in trouble. I guess try and go back.
Alrighty.
How far can I go?
30.
Okay.
You might have it cleaned up by then.
Never know. Still got 2 guys there. One of them's a javelin shooter. Kamiko.
Really low damage though. Alright, 17, and that's 5 damage to this one.
Okay, with that you managed to kill him. Just. Sid, it is now your turn.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, because I want to check on the Corian, but I can still actually see that one.
Yep.
You have clear shot, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yep, and with
He did.
that you blast him and he dies. Oh, he did.
Wait, who died?
Congratulations. Combat in this section is over.
Okay, I want to check on the Corian then. I want to make sure she's okay.
Okay, both of you roll us a d20.
Who?
Sid and Ruby, you roll us a d20. You'll have a plus 10 to your roll, Ruby.
Okay. It's 14.
Okay. You managed to work around Ruby pretty well and without touching the skull, so she doesn't freak out thinking that you're going to steal it from her.
Oh my God.
But physically, she seems fine, other than the blood that's running from her eyes and ears.
So I'm bleeding from the eyes and ears, but aside from that, I'm fine.
Yep. Now, we got to roll fun charts on everybody except Kamiko at the moment. So, Sid, roll us a d5. We'll go with you first.
Yay.
Just gonna take a piss while you guys do that.
Wait,
Alright.
Lavitz, why do I need to roll the fun chart? What did I do?
You got reduced to
You're
0.
down to 0.
Oh.
So, that was a d5, so you're on chart 2. So, roll us a d100, Sid. A 19. Let's see. Okay, your character will begin to hallucinate and get delusions every now and again. So occasionally you might see something that's not there, or you'll have just general delusions. So roll us a d20 to see if it's of grandeur or inferiority. You have you'll occasionally get delusions of grandeur.
Okay.
Okay, Shadow, roll us a d5.
God damn it, the stupid fucking keyboard. I don't want the apostrophe key. I want the fucking one key.
Okay, that is chart 2, same as Sid, so roll us a D100. A 34. Okay, your character is gripped with a severe phobia, which means you've got to roll on a second chart. Roll us a D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. A D23.
Okay.
Okay, a 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you now have a phobia of priests and sacred items.
The fuck?
I'll just post it in
Okay,
here.
where do I put that?
In your character information.
Okay.
So basically, if you meet a priest or a holy person, and or see basically sacred items or monuments, you'll have to roll like a mental check to basically not be terrified.
Is there any way to get rid of that?
Nope.
Like in Netherworlds?
There's no psychologist we can go to.
Oh, you can
For
go
any
to a
of these
psychologist,
things?
but they can really only mitigate it. You really can't get rid of something like that. It's always going to be part of you.
Oof. Alright then.
The horse mind is a pathway to what some may consider unnatural.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
In that case, I want to go over to this one and take its head.
Alrighty.
I miss.
Yep. You slice it down the center, the head is ruined.
Alright, well, I want the other one of these that hasn't had its head ruined. I want that one's head.
Alright, you managed to grab that one's head.
Oh.
And you get one more search roll.
What's the name of this one's head?
Alien Slicer Skull.
Alright. Wonderful. And with that, I'm just going to... Can I take this one's body?
Yeah. Also, turn yourself up a bit. You've gone really quiet.
Sorry, I'll move closer. Alright, I want to take its body. Just the whole body.
Okay. Put in your inventory. Alien Slicer body minus head.
Alright, one headless alien slicer body. Alright, and with that, I am moving towards the brain.
Okay.
Can I search these bodies for anything of use?
Yep. Each of you will get 3 searches. I'm just going to put...
This one right here is no longer on the map. I have stolen it.
Okay, and I'm putting in... think so. Kamiko goes to the bottom. So Shadow, you're up next. You can do your 3 searches.
Sure.
No, you had to designate what you're going to search first, but I'll go with those. I'll follow those roles.
Probably this one, and this one.
All right. This one you find it's got no head and its weapons appear to be damaged.
Okay.
You could probably roll us a d20 quickly for that one. Okay, you managed to find 1 bio power cell.
Oh, nice. That gives me how much experience was it?
Bio power cells don't give you experience.
Oh, right.
They count
That's
as
the thing that
salvage.
helps me repair it.
Yep. Okay. Second one was this guy, and that was a 2. So you failed to. You don't even realize that it's there. You're like, I know it's around here somewhere, and you just don't see it. And the 20. Let me just roll that. Okay, you managed to find its arm cannon, but that is all that's left of the body because the rest of it was disintegrated. Unless you want to take its feet.
Ew.
Nah. What's the arm cannon? Like, what do I put for that?
Damaged alien arm cannon. Or arm blaster, I should say. Arm blaster.
That should be worth some money, I think.
Alright, Ruby. Don't forget to mark in your inventory Lucky Charm, Alien Slicer Head.
Oh god. And hopefully I'll be able to just get kind of put into my suit effective, like make it like you said, almost like a helmet or something, so I don't have to worry about effectively just carrying something around.
You can be the new Zori Bliss, or whatever the name was.
I don't know what that is, my dude.
If you watched Rise of Skywalker, she was Babu Frick's buddy.
Don't
The
watch.
little guy who went, hey.
Babu who's?
The guy named Babu Frick.
The half robot thing that looks like a pug that's been mutated with a turd.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like a wee little alien that only says, hey, and like that's it.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
What was
like
the name of that bounty hunter again?
I don't fucking know, like Zori Bliss or something.
Yeah.
Either way, what would you like to search? These two have been searched, so they're gone.
Which ones?
Those ones. And
Oh,
this
I've been
one's
searched.
been
I just
searched
grabbed
as
his
well,
body.
so he's gone as well.
I'm not getting your pings.
I've just deleted them from the map.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try this one then.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's the one that I cut in half.
What should I roll for it again?
D20.
Okay, just a flat D. Okay. Mm.
Okay, you managed to find one bio power cell.
Okay.
Okay, and he's been fully searched, so he's gone. You got 2 more searches.
Okay.
You can
I
search
guess
bodies,
I'll
or you can search the
choose-
room as well.
I'll do one search of this guy, and then I'll do like maybe like a room search.
Okay.
So yeah, he's on my ping rate. That guy.
Okay. That's another
Oh, another 8.
8. Let me just give myself a roll. Yep, you managed to find 2 bio power cells.
Okay, so now I have 4.
Yep. And last search. And he's been
A
completely
room
depleted.
search.
Room search. Roll us a d20.
A
You
7.
start searching the room, but all you can really find is more or less biomatter.
Oh, okay.
And I'll just roll to see if there's anything good in there. Okay, there is something good. You managed to you managed to go to this section, and you managed to actually find a connection cable that basically connects the brain alien, like the commander aliens, to the ship itself. So it's actually a very desired science item. Because
Wait, what do I
basically,
get?
it's basically a bio antenna.
Bio antenna. Okay.
Yes. It basically connects the big guys to the main brain
Ah.
while they're in a stasis section state. Okay. Sid, it is now your turn.
Alright. There's nothing worthwhile searching, so I'm just gonna mine the wall, see what I can get out of that.
Alrighty. Yep, you mine the walls, you managed to find, let's see. a reasonable amount of stuff. You find some more power conduits, bio power conduits, and luckily you managed to find basically a backup power cell. It is much larger than what they're normally carrying around. You think it's would be something that you'd be able to almost power up an entire mech with.
Nice.
So put in there mech class power cell bio.
Okay.
Okay.
And was that the only thing, or?
No, you get 3 searches.
Okay. And I'll do a basic room search.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing.
You don't even believe this is a room.
Alright, I'll try and mine the wall again.
Alrighty.
Nah.
Yeah, you're searching around. You really can't find anything that you'd really think would be worth anything or worth taking. Okay, that is the loot section done. You guys going to head back to your ship, or do you want to try and take on another section?
Let's go back to the ship.
Before that, though, a word from our sponsor.
No.
Me reading the brain.
No.
Okay.
I'm reading the
Roll us the thing. Okay, you finally plug it into the right spot, but you realize that you've got to get basically right here on the brain. So you squish across the brain, stepping on it, making a lot of squishy sounds. Your mech almost gets stuck at one point. But you're like, nah, this is the spot I want. And you plug in. Now, what would you like to be searching for?
all information it has on what
You're going to have to be specific.
what the alien plans are for the future.
Okay.
I wish to know our enemy.
Okay. You start reading it, and basically a couple of words keep coming up. Wait a second, and I'll just type them.
I'm going to go to the bathroom quickly. I'll be
No
right
problem. Okay, and these words start flashing on the screen. And I'll just finish that. There we go.
Alright. Now that we've got that information, Sidron, if you would be so kind, please
Shoot it.
nothing alive.
Okay. I guess I'll switch to the armor piercer / bio destroyer.
Yep. So you're just gonna start blasting away at the brain?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll us it once more. Kamiko, I'll allow you to roll, and basically everybody will get 2 attacks on it.
Alright. 6.
Okay, so Sid, 1 more attack from you. And Ruby, if you'd like to attack it as well.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
Oh wait, I just realized I should be doing like a shot one, right?
Yep, but I'll allow that class as a hit, so your first shot will be a hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and 1 more attack from you, Ruby.
Okay.
Okay, the second shot you somehow miss. You managed to hit the pool of brain goop there, and your shot is dissipated. But you guys shoot the fuck out of this brain. Let me just get the... Okay. Okay, and blood splatters all over the place. And everybody roll me a d20. And Kamiko, you've gone really quiet again.
Sorry, yeah, that was just me being quiet, just in general.
Okay, and is Shadow back? Nope. Okay. Ruby and Sid, you get a headache, almost as if you feel like your brain is actually being stabbed and poked and prodded.
So what you're saying is we need to leave now?
Yes, you feel like the brain is in almost like a death rattle state. The brain is almost dead and it's kind of trying to reach out to anything and everything around it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Roll us a d20.
God damn it. Kamiko, what did you do?
It's not what I did. Everyone else
You're
did.
absolutely fine. Yeah, so Sid and Ruby, you guys realize that this thing is calling out to anything that it can. You don't think it can really, it's got much of a range on it, but is kind of signaling, you know, I'm dying.
Okay.
Well, okay, should we...
You two move. Sidwin, you and I are taking point.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We start rushing back to the ship. We'll cover.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40, 45, or no, 40.
As you guys start running back to the ship, you roll us a detect.
All right. That's 3, I believe. Or am I? No, that's 1.
Okay, Sid and Kamiko, you realize as you're running, the walls are opening up slightly, and they seem to be gorging out repair drones.
Sidwin?
Yeah.
They're not paying you any heed. They just seem to be walking towards the brain.
Yep. Yep.
Can't allow them to.
Nope.
Alright, that's my turn, and I missed twice.
I hit one of them for 3.
Okay. You managed to hit this one back here. And it basically... You managed to hit it in a really good spot and it dies. Okay, so Shadow, do you want to fire at them or do you want to keep running?
I'll fire, I guess. 1 and 2.
Okay.
Nice.
With your firing, basically you fire back and you hit the one that's closest to you. And it dies.
Okay.
Ruby,
Hello.
do you want to
Is there,
fire?
I can shoot at them, alright.
Yep.
Yeah, I might as well. Fuck. Where am I? There I am.
So you will take a -1 to hit. That
Well,
one?
I shot that one, but is that
Yep.
one? Is that still a minus?
Yeah, but you've still got your mental thing where you can you got a +1 to hit them all at the moment. Due to your little psychic thing. And it
Yeah.
dies.
Nice. And I guess I'll shoot this one.
Yep. You'll have a -2 to hit that one. Or -1 actually.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
okay then.
And you shoot through it, not only like the blast goes across the brain, cutting a swath straight through it, and hits the worker straight in the face, exploding it on contact.
Nice.
You notice that the brain's call out is almost like just an echo now. Almost as if it's not even alive now. It's kind of just a revenant on just like a static in the area.
Can I
Got
just...
what we wanted. Keep moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one more shot to make sure it is a fully dead brain before I start moving back.
No problem. You miss the brain
Although
and you
I-
hit the wall back here.
I'll follow that up with 2 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, my sidearm does hit it.
Yep. Okay. The brain is basically now inert completely. You feel the ship, actually. Roll us a d20, everybody. Detection.
Would that count tech?
Woo!
Would I count tech for this?
No, just standard detection, so it'll be targeting.
Okay.
Okay. Sid and Kamiko, you realize that the ship's powers, it's almost like the controls to its power system has been basically inerted, like stopped completely. And you're starting to feel that the slight artificial gravity that's in here is almost gone to half. So now you guys are literally almost weightless within this ship at the moment.
Yay for wings!
Keep moving.
And the slight glow around the area that kind of radiates from the flesh, that has gone to about half as bright.
I don't think there's a second brain, but if there is, we should probably find it.
As you
Right
basically,
now, but we need to go back to the ship.
yep, the slight hum that was echoing through the entire place all the time, like it's kind of like a vroom and a kind of sound that was kind of always around. They appear to have almost completely stopped.
Oh no, alright then, so just kinda... It's like an active, like, generator room just falling silent.
Yes. Like, think of it kind of like if you're within the body of a creature that is currently dying. So the heart rate is almost completely gone silent. The rush of blood that was constantly going through the area has slowed to almost complete stop.
All right.
Going from about 20 beats a minute to about 1. So it's like boom. Thump. Kind of sound.
All right. As we head up to Seaton and Jones, as I'm carrying a corpse over my shoulder and a gun in the other hand, I just go, "All right, we're done here."
Alrighty, I'm going to move you guys back to the ship while I go take a pee.
I'm going to go ahead and help Ruby back to the ship as well, as best as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to, like,
At
help
the
each
moment,
other.
it's gonna-
Actually, no, never mind.
At the
No,
moment,
yeah, we need to help each
it'll
other,
be
yeah.
All you do, all you
Yeah,
Guys,
I
we
get
mean,
each
your own
other.
mech working. Yeah.
Yep. You walk into your ship, your mechs are extremely damaged. The three of you that, those of you that got reduced to 0, your mechs are pretty much falling apart. You realise it'll take probably a day, maybe 2 days to actually properly repair them.
even with like a full crystal?
Yes, they're extremely damaged.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna offer Gala a full heal crystal from my inventory if she needs it.
Do I have one?
And we're now down to 17.
I just give it to her anyways if she doesn't need it or not.
Okay, I'll be right back. Gotta go take a pee.
Okay, she say thank you and accept that, and probably use that. Considering she's royally fucked up.
I have a bio crystal, but I don't know if that's a thing that I can use to, or bio power
Those are
cell
in-
that I can.
I'm pretty sure those are for like creating things, whereas the healing crystals are for like, are for repairs.
Which actually...
Ruby, I want to check up on your mental state. You doing good?
Yes, but don't touch my fucking skull.
All right. In response, I'm just gonna hold up the skull of my own that I got, and just go, "No worries."
Hey. Yeah. Hmm. Odd camaraderie with. It takes being fucking clinically insane to find camaraderie with Kamiko. Alright then.
It's not insane. It's very, very good reason.
Oh no, I'm just fucking insane at this point. I have absolutely no reason to be attached to this random severed head, but I just am. Because I think it's my lucky charm or whatever the fuck.
Well, I mean, I'm extremely afraid of bacteria, and Sidran is hyper afraid of, no, you repeat things, don't you?
Yeah, I repeat things, and the other thing was I'm slightly delusional.
Yeah, well, who isn't?
Yeah.
Alright then. I guess I'll have to give our captain a debriefing, seeing as I'm the only one still standing with
You're not the
some
only
form of
one.
sanity.
Well, okay, some form of sanity.
Yeah, well, look, alright, you have delusions of grandeur. I don't think that'll go over well with a captain.
Mm-mm.
If it's some kind of grunt, you could probably swing it, but with someone who's very much above your position, no. I'll take this one.
Alright.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I've taken the bullet of being debriefed by the captain, seeing as everyone else is either in a situation where they have random delusions of grandeur, or alternatively, they're almost dead.
Can we go ahead and do the repairs before you start debriefing the captain?
Yeah, basically when you get in there, you kind of just line your mechs up, and it will repair them with the.
I'd imagine we do that as soon as we fucking get in here.
Yeah.
Well, I took one full heal crystal. Two.
Yep.
One I gave to Gala, one I used up on my mech.
Okay. The bio crystals can be used to power the fabricator to repair you.
Okay, can I do that then for my bio crystal?
Yep.
Or bio power cell?
Yep, just knock one of them off, and you mark your mech down as healed.
I'm going to take one of these small power cells. Will that be enough to heal?
Yes.
Alright, wonderful.
Can I say that my shield's recharged as well, or do I have
Yep,
to
your
work
shields will recharge as your mech gets fixed.
it? Okay.
It takes about
the other question.
It takes about 12 hours for a shield to properly fully regenerate.
My other question would be, with the damaged arm blaster, what can I do with that?
You can sell it, you can repair it, you can trade it. Think of it just classed as a damaged weapon, but it's alien tech.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out how much it's going to sell for, if it's worth just disassembling it.
Well, you don't know until you take it to the market and try and sell it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alrighty.
Does anyone have anything to do before I start my debriefing?
No, I don't think so.
Alrighty. Well, the captain's currently in the bridge.
Alright. I'm going to put away the skull and body in my quarters for the time
Okay.
being, and I'm going to take the brain reader to the captain.
No problem. Let me just get this.
Don't worry about the body actually being in there. I'm going to be selling it once we get back.
No, okay, then never mind then.
I'm not mounting that. The skull's the only important thing to mount, and sometimes arm weaponry if that's part of the body. So,
Yeah, the arm weaponry is part of the body, but you can take it off basically, but that will require a roll because they're integrated into their body.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in that. I imagine the research boys would very much like to have a peek.
Alrighty.
So I get on the bridge and I go, Captain.
He's like, yep,
Back.
welcome back. You look a little bit worse for wear.
Well, I'm the best of the crew at the moment. The others are having had a bit of a rough time.
No doubt.
So, I presume you'll want to take a look at this, and I'm going to show them the readings from the brain scan.
He's like, Let's see how it goes. He's like, yeah, I assumed as much. These types of aliens tend to all be very similar in what they want. These ones are just a little bit more advanced than the ones we're used to dealing with.
Do you have a recommended plan of action?
Let's see how he goes. He's like, we could probably use the Nibirian strategy, but that may have unforeseen consequences.
I'm unfamiliar with this strategy.
Well, the Nibirian strategy is basically we try and find the frequency in which they communicate on and we attempt to jam it. But finding that frequency is quite difficult, and if we set the wrong frequency and they tap into it, it can sometimes cause a backlash to our systems and put them in a berserker rage. So it has unseen for consequences, but it can be very effective sometimes.
I can bring up a little bit of information that while the brain was non-functional in controlling the enemies, they still exhibit. They can still form squads, and they're still capable. So, with that being said, we have destroyed the main brain on the ship.
He's like, well done. That would explain why its power systems have gone dark.
Yes.
So now it basically is pretty much a dead ship. Very similar to the ones that are floating around out there. A couple of the ones that are floating around out there. But after all, this is the biggest ship, so... Yes.
Sir, I don't fully trust that the other ships are dead.
He's like, well, they're organic, so as long as they've got a bit of power, they may be able to regenerate, but we don't know enough about these ships or these creatures to know for certain.
Well, as it stands, they do have workers within them that they can produce, but they seem to only be able to create a finite amount of them.
He's like, well, that's lucky. If they can produce a lot of workers that would repair them, that could seriously interfere with the station, because they are slowly drifting towards us.
Yep.
Last thing, we want them to come online and suddenly start attacking without us even knowing it.
We've also noticed that the aliens, all alien life forms, are in some way connected to the walls, and
I'll be right back.
find nutrition through them.
Like, very interesting. I take it they're not attached to the walls all the time, are they?
Not in combat, no.
Very interesting. I'll have to make some notes of these and report them to that. I don't think did I give her a name? Ruby.
No, you didn't.
That creature that you banged the other session. Did I give her a name?
I think so, let me check. Florafaunas.
Yep, Florafaunas. Yep.
Florifauna.
Yep. So
Florifauna.
he will report that to Florifauna, and basically seeing how she's the one that's cataloging the data and basically doing a lot of the stuff, because she's like multitask like you wouldn't believe. So she can literally communicate with people and do like 20 tasks at the same time.
Yeah.
So he will relay all your reports. He's like, all right, so give me all the reports, all the information that you've got. He says, I'll even take the recordings of your suits of while you're on the ship, and he'll put them in the system, and she will catalog them, and they'll be put to the council on RCL.
Yes, sir.
He's like,
Also,
very good. Keep up the good work.
Also, one last thing of importance. It would seem that every ship is capable of acting as almost a mobile weapons facility for its soldiers. It can produce a significant number of them in a relatively short time.
That's very concerning, because these things aren't much of a joke, as we saw when they attacked the ship last time.
Yep. So, given that we've the foundry, which is where we enter in, has been cleared out. We've killed off all the aliens there. While they're on the line, they aren't actually awakened, capable of fighting.
It's like, very good. I'll add that to the report, and we'll get back to you. And let's see. I'll see what this. I'll also wait for the scavengers to return, or salvagers to return, and I'll add all that to the report. Thank you very much. Now, I think all of you have learned some leisure time. So while your mechs are getting refixed, why don't you go to the bar and get drunk or something? Go have some fun time, all of you.
I'll give him a smart salute and say thank you and head off.
He's like, you're on shore leave for 2 days.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And he bids you a good day, and he basically relays that to everybody through the communication system. And basically AIDS pops up and tells you, you've got 48 hours of leave time. Spend it as you wish, just don't do anything illegal.
Hmm.
Oh, well. Ooh. That's a bit of a tall order, AIDS. I mean, I don't think I actually can really do anything illegal, so yeah, that's fine.
You're going quiet again, Kamiko.
Sorry. Yeah. I'll just say thank you, AIDS.
Yep.
Carry on.
It says no problem. Beep boop. Now he is healed.
Can I ask? I would like to ask Ruby or Gala if she'd like to come to the market with me to get this weapon appraised.
Sure. She'd say okay. Well, actually, I don't know. Cause I was thinking, I feel like her first priority right now is going to be somehow integrating her newly acquired good luck charm into her suit. So I feel like that'd probably take precedence. But
You also need it around you at all times. So if you want to function
exactly what I was
outside of your suit, you'll need to have a way to carry it on your person.
I meant in like my internal suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
said,
I
like
can-
a
I
helmet
can
or
probably
something.
assist in that.
Like
Well, couldn't we go to the market and see if that's possible with them as well? I mean, if you carry the skull with you, it's possible.
We could quite
Yeah,
literally
so,
just make it
but-
on the ship. We have 2 people who have tech.
yeah.
And you
I
got a
feel like she'd
fabricator.
take care of that. You'd want to do that first. You could maybe wait for it. I don't know. But I'm just
I don't
saying.
mind.
So I guess I don't know who's going first, but that's definitely what I'm going to be doing.
All right.
That's my first.
I will help, given my interest in it. My extensive knowledge in it, as it were.
Fair enough. Give us a roll. D20 plus tech. Basically, what you'll be designing you'll be basically designing a blueprint to put inside the fabricator, where you can place it in there, and it'll alter the skull in a way to make it pretty much a helmet or something along that
So
line.
1d20 plus 2.
Yeah,
1d20
that's my
plus
For
tech.
assisting.
Oh yeah, which is 2 for me.
Yep.
And for...
Hey,
Yep.
14.
Kamiko doesn't really help much, but you, after a while, you realise, yep, I can kind of have the skull hollowed out, and I can actually make it a helmet for my Quarian suit. so that it will always be on you at all times.
Could I do that then?
Yes, you can. 1 power crystal, and you'll be able to have it altered in the fabricator and basically have the brain scooped out and it kind of altered to be able to fit onto your Quarian helmet.
A power cell or a power crystal?
Power crystal or power cell, whichever you choose.
I'll use one of my bio power cells. Will that work?
Yes, it will.
Alright, I'm gonna use one of those.
Alrighty, mark that off your sheet and put in your character sheet that you now have an alien slicer style helmet. And put brackets, lucky charm, must always have on possession.
Okay.
Alright, are we back on the station now?
If you want to go to the station, you're free to.
Alright, I've got a body to sell.
Alrighty, we'll go to the station.
Alright, I head over to the, let's see, where's the market?
Top left.
Oh, I'm already there. Okay.
I just want to put that out of the way because I feel like it'd been a real convenience if I constantly had to be holding it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And plus, I feel like it would quell my horribly unnatural infatuation or obsession with it if it was more integrated.
Yeah.
With part of me.
Yeah, basically it's like like a kid who goes around with this doll and never lets go of the doll. That's kind of like how you kind of are, but you've kind of got it's kind of like you've turned the doll into like a hat.
Disregard that D20. That was just a personal roll.
Okay.
Quick question for Yellowjack. I want to see what it would cost me for 3 more sidearms as well as 3 more rifles.
Okay, let's see. 3 more rifles. Well, he's like, those rifles don't come cheap, but the sidearms are pretty much a standard issue. So he will charge you. Roll us a communications. Reasonably good. Okay. He'll charge you 500 for each pistol.
Okay, so 1,500.
Yep.
Alright, now what are those rifles gonna cost me?
Roll us another D20.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna charge you. Let's just do the calculations. 5 grand per rifle.
Five what?
5,000 credits.
Oof. Okay, I will just buy 1 extra then.
No problem. So they put in there spare javelin shooter plus spare clip.
I'd like to get my cannon that I got praised, if that's okay too.
Yep, go ahead. Roll us a D20 plus communications.
So just a straight D20.
Yep. Okay.
Not bad. Not
Let's
great.
see how he likes it. Okay. He was like, oh, it's pretty damaged. I'll give you 700 for it.
Sure, why not?
Alrighty. So mark that off your thing and add 700 credits to your
Balance.
amount of money.
I've got an alien buddy. What?
That reminds me. Do we earn any experience from that encounter?
Yeah, I'll give that to you in a minute. Okay. Kamiko, roll us D20 plus communications.
Alright, that's a 0. So there you go, 14.
14. He's quite interested in the alien body. How interested? Reasonably. Yeah, he said he'll give you... let's see. Since it's a new one that they haven't got yet, he's going to give you 7 grand for it.
Lovely. I will accept the credits and hand him off the body.
Yep. No problem. He's like, it's minus a head. Actually, he's like, it's missing a head. Actually, I'm going to minus 1,000 grand for it.
Fair enough. I'm not willing to part with such a valuable trophy for 1,000 grand.
So you got 6,000 instead of 7.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, oops. Sorry, I put down 4,000 instead of 6. That is not what I want.
He's like, now, do you want to buy anything at all? Because pretty soon I won't be able to sell stuff because the entire store will be packed up.
Does he have any? What's his power cells like?
His power cells are pretty good. They won't be XP ones. They'll just be standard like repair cells.
That is completely fine. I don't need any other than that. So.
Yep. He will charge you 250 credits per repair cells. But you'll have to put them in a separate section saying that they can't be, they're not used for XP.
That's fine. I don't actually have any, so I'll take 5.
Okay, that'll be 1,000.
Put me at 1702.
Yeah.
And
you're going quiet again.
sorry, just 5 repair only power cells, and I've marked off my credits.
Alrighty.
And with that, I'd like to, well, I'll let everyone else go before I...
He also says that he's going to be packing up the explosives very soon. So if you want to buy any explosives, you've got 3 days before they'll be completely packed up.
What's his mech mods like?
He's like, I don't really have many mech mods. I've pretty much been packed up as well. But what are you looking for? Maybe I might be able to stop the crate before it leaves.
Just a little extra, a better targeting system, as it were.
Improved targeting. Let's have a look. Let's see. Yeah, he's got some in there, but they're older models.
What's the difference between the older and the newer?
Well, they're not as good. They're not as advanced.
Are they cheaper?
Not really.
Well, then in that case, I'll wait for him to reopen his store once we leave.
You do realize that you're not teleporting with the space station, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just
We
remind.
are following them, though, if I remember correctly.
It's up to you. I'm not sure what you guys are doing. But basically, your ship will be ejected before you go.
Oh shit, right. Yeah, we still do actually have a mission. That's a good point.
Is there any sort of manuals that he may have access to licensing to for the heavy weapons like the minigun and stuff?
He says you don't have the correct mech qualifications for them.
Ooh, hold on, Levitz. I'm gonna stop that right there. You said that I needed to have the manuals and the mech qualifications, and that I would need to study the manual.
Yeah, before you can get the manuals, you need to have the qualifications on your mech.
That is not what you said last time. You said essentially that I would need to do both at the same time. Essentially work towards the qualifications and read up the manual to sit there and learn how everything works with the manual before I could even attempt to have the qualifications.
Yeah, you have to work with the manual to get the qualifications, but your mech needs to have the correct equipment before you can get that.
Yeah, and I already have that, don't I? Because I have the hydraulics level, or it was one... You said
you have hydraulics level 1. Right?
You said something that I had the right... yeah, I have hydraulics level 1 at the moment.
I said you had the qualifications to be able to use a light blaster.
No. You said I had the qualifications to at least read the manual, not to...
Yeah, you have to do the theory now. Like, you can do the theory, but you won't be able to get the attachments or anything like that until you've done the theory and upgraded your mech to the correct stat.
Right, that's what I'm asking. I figured the theory was in the manuals. That's why I'm asking for the manual.
Yeah,
You said talk
you've
to
already got the
Abe about it.
manuals. Aid supplies them. You just need to study them when you're in your off time.
Okay, I thought that I would need to buy physical copies or a licensing.
No, it all goes through Aids.
Okay.
Alrighty. Ruby, what would you like to be doing here?
I guess I'm gonna see if I can sell that, what did I have again? Bio antenna.
Yep. Roll us a d20 plus communications to sell it.
Let's see, how does it go? What are my communications again? Let's see here.
You can
That's
add
alright.
you can add tech
D20.
if you like, whichever is you choose.
They're both 2.
Alrighty.
320 plus 2?
Yep.
14.
Yep. He's quite interested in it. Let's just see his level of interest. Well, it's quite high. Okay. He's like, yeah, the science boys would actually quite like this. And, we need to find out more about how they communicate and whatnot. So he's like, I'll send that up to the science boys. And he scans your card and he says, I'll give you, your card will be accredited once they sort it. But let me just see. One more roll. Okay, he's going to give you 10,000 credits for it.
Hey, I'll take it.
And he says, thank you for helping us out so much.
Of course.
You're always good at bringing tech back.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bring in other things back. Don't touch my helmet or else I'll kill you.
Good, good.
I can't even tell who said that, Lavitz or Miko.
That was me.
Ha 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 ha. I'd imagine she'd also have that response, not only because she's just insane, but also because they're talking a lot about like selling salvage and stuff they brought back
What?
from the ship. So her
Sorry,
first
Mac.
thought is
I'm back
instantly her
later.
helmet.
Kamiko just sold the umbilical cord, basically.
Oh wow, nice.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, and let's see. Basically, what we guys like to do, you've got 2 actions before the day ends.
I'd like to go back and study the theory, and I'd like to ask if Ruby would like to come with to modify her mech suit and work on that.
Well, Ruby does. Don't forget, Ruby, you do have a request at the
Yes. And I would
at the
like
club.
to.
Oh, I know. Oh, Kamiko. I mean, Lavitz, I feel like, wait, wouldn't that happen before all this?
It's up to you.
I feel like, yeah, no, I think I was talking with Sid, and I think we established that it was happening before the mission and stuff.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So that'll be the first events.
Yep. I'll just make some notes. Basically, I'll let you guys roll for that. So both of you roll me 3d20s,
Okay.
and I'll make notes and I'll tell you about what happens in off time if you'd like. Okay, so that's
Wow.
19 in total. Yep. Okay, I'll make thing for that, and we'll finish that off later on. But overall, you guys had a moderately good time. Not great. Fireworks didn't go off a lot, but and Kamiko and Shadow, roll me a d20 as well.
For what?
Just for background stuff, for stuff that I'm making notes of.
Oh, well. Actually, I would like a debriefing then of Shadow.
Can we do the experience before we do all that?
Well, I'll give you experience in a minute, mate. Calm down.
I am calm.
Yeah.
That's the second time I've asked, and you said after everything happened with the merchant, which is why I was asking.
Well, we're not quite finished. We're doing other stuff at the moment. Kamiko, d20. plus communications.
Alright. 19.
Alright, so before you guys left, Kamiko requested briefing and whatnot. You take it away, Kamiko.
I want to know what your goals are.
I'm sorry?
Why are you in this occupation?
Oh, okay. I was confused as to who. I was confused as to what this dialogue was.
I'm not sure I know what you mean. Can you explain the question?
Most people are here either for money or glory. Are you for either, or are you here for some other reason?
He's here for that pussy.
I'm here for another reason.
And that would be...
You know.
That reason, I guess, would be being able to protect my friends. Being able to protect those who are in need when they need it, as best as I can. I'm not in it necessarily for the money or glory. If I wanted that, I could easily have gotten a job back home.
Then where are your friends?
Well, I suppose that Gala would be one.
Wait, am I near
Where are the
them when
friends
doing
you-
this conversation?
No, this is during your time with Sid.
Okay.
I'd consider Sydney a relatively decent friend as well. We don't talk
Okay.
much, but
But you met both of those while you were on the ship. I'm talking
Yeah.
before.
You guys met for the first time basically when you guys woke up in the tutorial
yes,
mission.
I realize that.
Yeah.
So he's
where are the
asking what
friends?
brought you to the ship in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, why did you join the Federation's army, basically? Or freelance
Exactly
army?
what I said.
You know, that's still that. The answer still applies to that question.
That doesn't answer the question, though.
It
Yeah,
does.
it does. What the fuck? What do you mean? That he literally just said, "Why would you join it?" So I can protect, like, you make friends and like protect them and shit. What do you mean? How does that not answer your question, Gringo?
I want to protect people. What
Yeah.
about that is so fucking hard to believe?
Or understand more so.
It's
not even believe,
so
it's
hard
just-
to believe that I am in this not for money, not for glory, not to sit there and kill some alien bad bitches, not to
Yes.
sit there and claim some sort of territory. Is it so hard that I want to sit there and actually protect the people I care about?
I
Yeah,
think
'cause
I
actually
think what he
really good
means,
if this is a
Kamiko, is that basically, in a sense, he's a patriot of the Federation, and he wants to protect the people of the Federation that he seems that he cares about.
This is actually, I feel like that's a really good response. That would be in character because I feel like Raimi would definitely be a bit, passionate about it, and being questioned on it on such a shallow level would definitely bring in some intensity to his response, possibly making him a little bit heated, but simply
Oh.
from just passion
So
and possibly
you
even
bring-
frustration from.
So
Yeah.
you're a zealot, essentially.
Jesus, no. I'm not
What's a zealot?
going to sit there and a zealot is a person who believes in something fanatic. My response to that would be, Jesus, no. I'm not a zealot. I don't think that the Federation's always in the right. I don't think that they are just an infallible being. But I do know if I don't protect what we do have going for us, that we could lose everything, the good and the bad. I'm not going to sit there and say that the Federation's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, even the Federation. No one's infallible. But I'm going to be damnedest before I let any other fucking group try and take over my life. The Federation may not be perfect, but at least it's something I believe in. And its people are something I believe that deserve to be protected.
Would you put that above your own honor?
Depends on what you mean.
Well, yesterday, I knocked you over and insulted your honor. You didn't defend yourself whatsoever. So,
Why should I?
are you more interested in defending the Federation than your honor?
I'm more interested in defending those I care about and the things I care about than my honor. The reason I didn't sit there, the reason I didn't sit there and fucking give you the time of fucking day is because it simply wasn't worth it at the time. We needed shit to be done. We needed it to be done then. Did I not sit there, as soon as after you punched me, go and protect your ass during our first incursion into that fucking ship? Did I not? Yes or no?
Very poorly.
This is a really good soap opera.
Did I do so nevertheless? Even if poorly, did I still do so?
It was an attempt.
Did I do my fucking damnedest to help?
I'll give you that, yes. You did try.
Did I not do the exact same thing the second time, when we just came out of that thing, nearly dying myself to do so?
You ran off.
I ran into cover because I was exposed, and even then, once you guys had managed to destroy the thing, I came out shooting again.
Yes. Once the battle turned around, you stopped turning tail. Yes, I know. I was there.
I'm not sitting there and gonna defend myself for making a tactical retreat to not die. If you want to sit there and find someone who's fanatical enough to sit there and leap face first into death uncaringly, go find someone fucking else. I'm not going to jump to my death because it suits someone. I'm going to sit there and defend those I love to the last breath, yes, but I'm not going to do so stupidly.
Ooh, alright.
I'm not an idiot, and I'd like you to not think I am. I made a tactical withdrawal because I knew that if I sat there and died then and there, what good was it going to do anyone?
You would have taken one more bullet
help?
than everyone else.
Yeah, and who was going to sit there and help in the long run? Because there's always another bullet with your name on it. There's always another fight to be had. There's no point in dying just early on because of some stupid reason. You want to find a fanatic? Go sit there and find someone fucking else, because I ain't it. I'm fanatical about one thing, and that's protecting my friends and the things I care about. And I sat there and I covered your I covered your ass. I don't care for you. I don't really like you that much. But I still protected your ass. I still covered you. And I still went in there and helped protect you because you are a valuable member of this crew, whether you like it or not. And whether you like it or not about me either. I'm going to sit there and cover your ass whether you like it or not, and I don't give a damn what you have to fucking say about it. As I'm going to do with the rest of the crew. You guys are my family now. I don't know if my family back home's alive or not. I don't know if anyone I ever knew is alive or not, and you guys are the only ones I have now. So whether you fucking like me or not, you can go eat a bag of dicks, and I'll still cover your ass.
Lavitz?
Yep.
You've taken note of what I've sent you?
Wait, give me a minute. I'm responding to something else. Keep going, you guys. This is good.
All
It
right.
isn't good dialogue, man. Like this, I really do. Okay,
done.
I'm gonna ask something real quick though. This is all just role playing, right? You guys don't actually fucking hate each other.
Jesus, no. We play each. What?
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
Wait, what do you mean?
That was like.
I'm confirming that Ruby is incorrect in her assessment of us hating each other. Yes.
I
didn't make any assumption. I asked if you hate each other.
So wait, that yes was meaning we do hate.
No, that no.
IRL, not game.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't hate Kimiko. I think we've had this discussion before, haven't we, Lavas?
I can't.
Think so.
I mean, for Christ's sake, if I sat there and hated be having him under my employ in Netherworlds, and I certainly wouldn't have made him an entirely new fucking Siege Workshop that he asked for.
All right. Well, with that statement, mid-sentence, I'm just going to interrupt him by pulling out my pistol and pointing at my head before pulling the trigger. Roll reaction.
What?
Roll
reaction.
Actually, roll me a detect first and then reaction.
For who? Me?
You. Yes. And Kimiko, roll me a communications.
12.
Okay, doubles. Roll again.
8.
Okay.
18.
Okay, Shadow, you realise that the gun is unpowered.
What are you doing?
You're not going to stop me.
Well, for one, you're gonna need to sit there and make it sure it's powered on and the safety's fucking off.
Clever girl.
And with that, I pull the power cell out of my back pocket, toss it back in, and just go, alright.
What?
Fair enough. At least you've got observational skills down.
As for whether I'm going to stop you or not, I don't know. For the simple fact that I can't sit there and help you mentally. I cannot sit there and sway you if you're having suicidal thoughts. I'm not qualified in that. I could sit there and disarm you right now, yeah. Sure, I could try and do that. But what's to stop you from just grabbing another weapon? Or grabbing another, saber, or sitting there and doing suicide by rushing into the enemy? If you were suicidal, yeah, I could stop you one time. But what's that going to sit there and do for the next time? If I'm going to protect everyone, it needs to be the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Well then.
If you're suicidal, go see a psychiatrist, because I sure as hell ain't one. Because I can't sit there and babysit you if you're feeling suicidal. I care about you and I'll cover you from enemies, but I can't help you with your mental issues.
Well, you've got the eyesight, you don't have the brains. Fair enough. I'd recommend reconsidering what's transpired. And just remember that
you've sat here and just
usually
basically asked me a whole bunch of questions, asking if
I
I'm a
have
fanatic,
confusion.
and then sat there, pointed an unloaded gun to your head, expecting a reaction from me, and then immediately sat there and put a cell into said weapon. Which shows me a whole lot of red
already
flags.
inside of my pistol again.
Yeah, it's out inside your pistol now, and it's fully on and shit. I can't sit there and help you with mental issues. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm some all-powerful person. If you need help, get it. But I cannot sit there and save you from yourself. That's one thing I can't protect people from. I'll protect people and the Federation as best as I can, but I cannot always protect people from themselves. And I can't always protect those I care about. I'm not going to imagine or pretend that I can. If I were, I would be just an idiot, thinking that everything was hunky-dory.
Well, you certainly got the reaction speed. Brains, meh, but... And your reason is rather... very easy to exploit. I assume that you will continue to be an acceptable team member for the time being, but as it stands...
And I'm going to guess that we're not going to sit there and have another issue like this.
Well...
Because I can't... I'm not going to sit here... I cannot sit here and do anything to convince you otherwise of anything. You have to make those decisions yourself. And what decisions you make, it doesn't matter what I say. My actions speak louder than words. It doesn't matter if you hate me or love me, does it? It doesn't matter what I say. What matters to you is how am I going to sit there and improve the situation for my crew members and for the Federation. Is it not?
No. What's important to me is how useful you will be before you die or try to kill me, at which point you will most likely die.
I'm not going to try and kill you. You're an ass and fucking dickhole, to be sure. But you're also the fucking person who I would trust with my life because you have mine. And I'm going to have yours. If we can't trust each other, then what's the fucking point of being a team? I may not like you. Hell, I don't fucking care if you sit there and go die in a cesspit after you're retired. But until that day of when you do retire, I'm going to cover your ass, and I'm going to make sure that you manage to sit there and get it out alive to the best of my fucking abilities. Because while I may not like you, I certainly respect you, and I certainly know that you're a valuable member of this team. Well, what you do with that information is up to you.
And with that, I just go, alright, you want to protect your friends? Just remember how big of a weakness that is. And with that, I head out the door. Only stopping
Before you do,
to turn around and say, you want to play with the predators? Stop acting like prey and walk off.
Before he does, I'd like to say, I hope you realize that as almost begrudgingly, includes you in that mix. Because whether
Famous
I like it or
last
not, you are
words.
my friend. Yeah, sure.
Alrighty.
Alright, well,
Well, that whole discussion basically took place before you guys went onto the ship. So before today's combat.
Yeah. And with that, I die.
You die.
Yep.
Don't die. It's me.
Dead. Good night.
Oh, you heading off?
Good
Alright.
night. I died.
We'll do.
I just don't know if y'all want to wrap it up or not. That's why I was saying that.
We can wrap it up soon. But we can do
I have a few things I want to do beforehand. But yeah.
You're right.
So basically what's happened is you guys have just gone to the shop, you sold your stuff, and you've got 2 actions basically before the end of the day. So you can spend that how you wish.
Ruby, would you like to go to the hangar bay so you can work on your mech and I can read over the manuals for this heavy weapon?
E.
It's
Yep.
It's finally time.
Alright.
Time for the second arm.
Alrighty then. How much was the first arm?
It was 10,000 even.
Okay. Now do you want to go to the actual legal place or the illegal place?
Will the legal place cost more?
Yes, but you'll have an insurance.
How much more?
$2,000 extra.
$2,000? Alright. In that case, I'll go with that. I am now at 5,020 credits.
Okay. Okay, you now have a robot arm. Let me just roll in the background. Okay, and roll me 1d20. Okay,
19.
It feels pretty much just like your natural arm. However, what was your humanity at beforehand?
Negative 24.
Is he robotic for anyone else?
No.
Not really.
Okay. Let's see. You take an extra 14 points of minus 2 humanity.
Alright, so that's 38%. I have lost now.
I'll be right back, Lavitz. I'm gonna try and reconnect because everyone's dying for me.
Yep, no problem.
And
See you in a
if I
bit.
remember correctly, that was a +1 to strength per arm,
There you
and
go,
if I had both, that was a +1 to tech, yeah?
Yes, but only if you spend to get, basically you get like these, I can't remember what the name of the anime was, but basically like, you can basically do like hacking with your robot arms, because you like send like little, like sentient wires out and you can actually hack into things, but you'll have to pay for that upgrade.
Isn't that
How much will that
basically
cost?
Mass Effect?
No, it's more, Ghost in the Shell.
How much will it cost?
Roll us a d20 plus communications and see if you can basically convince them to do it while they're doing it on your arm itself.
Fuck.
No, they're gonna charge you an extra $5,000 to have it installed into both hands, which will give you a +1 to tech and unlock a hacking ability.
I'll take it. I am now at 20 credits.
Yep. So you'll be able to technically hack most doorways. You'll have to roll for it, obviously, but your tech roll will be able to. You can, like any Federation tech, you'll have a plus. Technically a +3 now from your tech and the arms, and you'll have the ability to hack doors.
Okay.
And it will allow other hacking abilities as well. But kind of think of yourself like R2-D2. You can run up to a door, stick your little robot dick into the wall, spin it a little bit, and all of a sudden the door will open if you succeed.
Alright
Okay.
then.
So, question. While we're doing that, what are the options of ARM design?
Sorry, what was that?
What are the options of ARM design?
The ones I gave you previously. So you've got plastic. It'll be a standard robot skeleton, basically arm, and then what you put on the outside will depend on its look. The default is basically a rubberish skin that shows that it is a robot arm, but that you paid good quality for the arm, but you skimped on the coating.
I believe there was a coating and armor option. Yeah. Like
Yes.
an armor look, sort of.
Yes. Is that what you want? An armored coating?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that would be included in the price, but it will add an extra 500 credits for the basically to buff it and make it look functional, so it won't get clanky around.
All right. Anyone got $480?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
I'm
Ruby.
going to go ahead and-
I'll trade you playing cards for it.
I'll go ahead and hand him 450.
Okay. Sid, could you give
I'll
us
go ahead and
a
subtract.
quick D20
That is
roll?
not how much I need.
Huh?
That is
Yep.
under
Okay.
the amount of credits I require.
You said 450. Or 80.
480.
Yeah, I can give you 480 credits.
All right.
Add 480. I've subtracted it. It's 820 now, Lavitz, for my credits.
Okay.
All right. And now I've got 500 credits. I will change that to 0. And that's been done.
Sorry, I had to mute myself for a bit.
No worries.
I'll
So I paid for the buff thing.
Yep.
To make it look shiny.
Okay, well, it's very shiny. It looks better than your left arm, but your right arm looks beautiful now. You know, it's all chromed up. Think like cyberpunk kind of style, where it's all like shiny and buffed up and all pretty. You know, you can literally see it's like a mirror finish.
Oh man. Too bad that mirror finish is probably gonna get scuffed up and blood covered.
Oh yeah,
that's-
but
that's part of
it's
the
so
charm.
smooth that basically scratches will show up pretty easily, but you can wipe it off and it'll instantly be mirror finish again.
Nice.
Okay.
This just means I can strangle people better.
Alright then.
So outside of your suit, you will have a +2 strength as well.
Yes.
So if you punch somebody outside your mech, it will no longer be a D6, it will be a D8. Standard punching without robot arms is a D4.
Beautiful. All right then.
Okay, you got a sexy robot arm, and you've got literally no money.
Yes.
But at the end of today, the salvages will basically how much, like, you'll get your cut from what they salvaged. So that takes up all your actions for the day, Kamiko, because you're basically in surgery for 12, 18 hours or so. So by the time you're finished, you're like, oh, that feels good, I need to sleep.
Cool.
So, Sid, what would you like? Actually, no, well, since Ruby, you're tiredest, what would you like to do for the rest of the day?
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what was that?
What would you like to be? You've got 2 actions to do for the rest of the day. What would you like to be doing?
I don't know. What should I do? I really don't know what I need to be doing.
You can do some jobs, or you can do some rest, some training. You can, try skills. You could attempt to make mods, stuff like that. It's entirely up to you.
I don't know. Any suggestions, anybody? I really don't know.
Well, Kamiko is muted, so he'll probably be typing in the chat. I think he's at, where he has to be quiet that time. Pardon me. Well, if you want, we can go to Sid while you think about what you'd like to do.
I thought we were going to do the manuals and you work on your mech some.
Oh, wait, do I need to work on my Mac?
No, the mech will be repaired in the fabricator, because all you need to do is it automatically has your schematics, so you just place it into the, or walk it into the fabricator, put the power cell in, and it will instantly just repair it back to the exact same schematics that it was when you last upgraded it.
I thought she needed to make modifications to her new helmet.
No, she's already done that.
Remember?
That's all done.
I did that before we went to the market.
Yes.
Well, would you like to come and study with me?
Sure.
Alrighty, so what would you like to be studying?
I'm going to be studying the theory of the heavy weapons, like the minigun and such.
Alrighty.
What can Ruby unlock? When I think about it.
What can I work on?
Well,
don't know.
you've got a scout suit, so you can work on training for. Let me just bring up the thing so I know exactly what it is. That's the wrong page. That's story notes. Okay, the scout one. You can work on basically jetpack like controls, so you can basically go into almost like a simulator where you can train on wielding a jetpack, or you can focus on how you'd control drones in that lines, or you can work on practicing your piloting skills or your engineering skills or your medical skills.
Medical skills, I'd imagine.
Yep. Alright, so we'll roll for you. Roll us. Do you want to do 1 set or 2 sets?
Do 2 sets.
Okay, roll us 2 d20s.
For both
Yes,
of us,
sir.
because I'm doing 2 sets as well.
Yep.
Oof.
Okay.
One
Ruby,
of them's
you
the
have
level
trouble grasping the concept. You realize that things bleed when they're cut open, but at that point you really don't have much of a insight yet, because basically you know Quarian injuries, but you don't really know human and horse people and bird people body techs, in a sense. So you know a bit about, so your self medical checks, you'll get a put 1 on there for training in medical, but leave it at 0, but you have trained in small amounts of medical.
Okay.
So on your character sheet,
Yeah, I gotcha.
do it on the character
I'm
sheet
doing
and
the
go
last one.
to the abilities and put in there 0 of 5 medical check, medical skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I made my rolls as well.
Yep. I'm back to
0
tell you.
5.
Yeah. You cannot grasp the concept of how to basically even load the guns, let alone pick them up and use them.
Okay. That'll just be something I need to work on more.
Yeah. You're having trouble just grasping the concept of how a heavy weapon would even work. Okay. And Sid, what did you do during the day? Have we rolled for that yet?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. What did you want to do for the rest of the day before the day ends?
I've got spare pistols and a spare rifle, so I'm working on mods.
Alrighty. Do you have any weapon parts?
I have a broken flashlight, and that's about it.
Alrighty. Without any parts, basically you'll be doing more of a theory of mods. So basically,
Well, I do have 2 power amps as well. Actually, 2 power amps and 8 power cells.
okay.
So
Basically, what we'll do is with that you're kind of assembling and deassembling these weapons. But roll us a d20. Okay, you figure out that you can assemble these and deassemble these really easily. You know them off by heart pretty much. Basically, on your next weapon roll to actually create a mod, you'll get a +2. But you require
+2 for what?
on your roll to create a weapon mod, but you'll need weapon parts.
Okay, well, I guess I'll talk to Yellow Jack and see what he has.
Yep. So that's your first roll. Have a chat with Yellow Jack, and that will basically end the day for you. Unless you want to go and become sleep deprived.
No, I'll talk to Yellow Jack for parts, see what he has, and then go from there. So, Yellow Jack, do you by chance have any broken weapons or parts or anything like that?
Roll us a d20 plus communications. Okay, and let's give him... he doesn't have many. Lots of the junk gets pretty much thrown away for the most part, or broken down and recycled. But he can probably sell you 2 weapon parts, and he'll charge you 100 credits for each.
Sure. I'll take them off your hands.
Yep. And put in there broken weapon parts, quality poor.
Okay.
$20 plus alrighty. That looks good. Alright, the day has ended. You guys return to your ship, quite exhausted. You've run around the space station for quite a bit. And then you've spent a lot of time training, so your mind is mentally exhausted, so you all go to sleep. You wake up in the morning, and Age informs you that some money has been sent to you via Yellow Jack and the trading post.
How much do we each get?
I am currently rolling for that now. Okay, you get 1,360 credits each from the salvage.
1,650?
360.
1,360, okay.
Yep, so add that to your money pool, and everybody gets that.
So, one,
Yep. Alright, so the money that you gave Kamiko Shadow, put that back onto yours, because Kamiko said that he's repaying you.
Okay. So that was 480, right?
I
this
think
is,
so, yeah. Yeah, 480.
Yes,
that was what you
Okay.
said. You really just said.
Okay. And how much more do I get?
I've typed it in there. Where is it? It's not showing up. Oh yeah, there it is. Just below the 13 that I rolled. 1,360.
Okay, so that puts me at 2,180.
Alrighty.
If my freaking keyboard wouldn't work. I keep pressing the tilde key.
There we go. Okay, what else do I need to get done? Okay, the new day starts. You've got that money. Do you guys want to do this other free day before we clock off?
Sure. Or maybe you guys want to save this second free day for next time, so we can start off with the free day.
Yep, if you like. That way you can guys think on what you'd like to do. But what we'll do is we'll do a quick level up. So who's most urgently needs to go? Because we'll do them first.
I'm fine with doing a little bit. I do need to use the restroom, but yeah, I'll be back.
Alrighty. So let me have a look at the battle plan again. Okay. That's the wrong map. Really got to delete that map. So it's 4. Okay, you all get 8 XP.
Alright, cool. I'm close to my next level.
I think I have leveled up. Yeah, no, I have. I'm at 17 out of 15.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm going to... What happens if I put another point into shields?
You'll roll a d4 and that will get added to your shields. But in order to go above 10, you'll need to spend a couple grand getting an increased power system in your suit.
How much grand?
Let's see, I think it's 10 grand per 10.
Jesus.
So it'll be 10 grand to basically unlock it for it to be able to go over 10 points of shield.
Okay, what requirements do I need for the suit to wield the heavy weapons?
You'll need... It depends on the heavy weapon that you're planning on using.
Minigun.
Minigun, you'll need 4 strength. And let me just have a look at the other thing you need. Sorry, I'm juggling multiple pages here. It's a little bit Thing. So, yep, you'll need 4 strength, 1 tech, and obviously training.
Yep. Okay, so I guess I'll put. What was it that
Hydraulics is strength, yes.
Okay, I think I'll put another point into plating. So I can have more. And what do I roll for health?
D4.
1d4 plus mod?
D4 plus plating.
Yep, so 1d4 plus 2.
I thought your plating was 1.
Yeah, but I just upgraded it.
Ah, so you put the second one in plating? Alright.
Yep.
So you get 5 HP.
Yep. So that puts me from 22 to 26, I think.
Okay, and Kamiko, did you roll
27.
for your HP? Yep. Okay. All good.
What is the next? Since since I have a max of 17 points and the current of 17 points technically before level up, and that's 15. How much? What is the next points to a next level up? And
17.
Points? Okay, so I just increased to 17. I think I have.
Yep.
2.
And then how much points you had left over go on to the next bit towards the 17, because it resets to 0 each time you level up.
Yeah.
Okay. Sid, did you get a level up? Because I think you were close to a level up, weren't you?
No, I'm 5 points off.
Okay, and Ruby would be the same because she's leveled up the same as you. So Ruby doesn't get a level up. I think that's pretty much all we got, isn't it? Unless you guys want to do anything else.
I think I'm good. I need a shower pretty soon here.
Yep, no problem. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alrighty. We'll end the session here. We'll pick up at the same time next week. I hope everybody had a good game. If there's any problems, just PM me as usual. And yeah, we can... that reminds me, it was 17, so we got 16 days to... see all warp. There we go. So I've just put that there. And yeah, alright, we'll end the session here.